Una mattina mi sono svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono svegliato e ho trovato l'invasor. Oh partigiano, portami via, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
Welcome everybody to episode number 10.
Episode number 10. This is
Cam.
we're in double digits now, baby.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
fuck, happy 10th episode, guys. This is a big deal.
I know, right?
Huge.
Most mans would have been canceled already.
You know, we should have a drink. We should have a drink with this.
Celebrate.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna. Oh,
We never. Oh shit! These need.
These need ice.
Huh?
These need
You put beer. You put ice in your beer, bro.
It's hot, bro.
You suck it up and drink it like a man. God damn it. There's a bottle opener right there. Look at these guys with the fucking lighters here. I bring out the bottle
Yo, I
opener.
did the same thing last week.
The
Remember?
white
It was
host
like
in
when
me.
I accidentally.
Yeah.
We open them prison style, baby. Prison style. You know what I mean?
This is more Canadian style. That's a Canadian thing that I picked.
You know?
Chilling with the white boys.
Gentlemen, happy 10th episode,
Yeah.
man. We made it. We made it to the double digits without getting canceled. We
Yeah.
never thought this would happen. We never thought this would be a
We never
possibility.
thought we'd break 10
It's been a
listeners.
crazy
You know what I
week,
mean?
man. It's been a crazy week.
I know. I guess we might as well get into it right away.
The Will Smith, bro.
You know what I
Let's
mean?
talk about that,
bro.
Holy.
So just to give, obviously, unless you've been living underneath a rock and you don't, you don't have social media.
Check.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are involved in a scandal that I like to call pursuit of other penis. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play
It's like the-
levels here.
That's a good one.
You know, it's like the pursuit of happiness, but it's the
Yeah.
pursuit of other penis.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Fuck,
Oh, man.
Yo, did you guys see what Michael Blackson DM'd Will?
That is cold as fuck.
Who's
That's
that?
cold, man.
Michael Blackson, the comedian.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
I've never heard of him.
You never seen that guy? Like, oh, you motherfucker, like the African guy.
No,
He always plays
Really?
like a stereotypically African guy in the movies.
I only watch white comedians.
Wow.
Good on you, son. Good on you.
I'm
Good on
trying
you.
to get us canceled. Can't you?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I don't want
10
to do this
episodes
shit.
in, I didn't think.
So this guy DMs Will. He's like, "How you doing,
Yeah.
man? You doing alright?" He goes, "Yeah, thanks for checking up on me." And then they talk, and then he goes, "Entanglement is a very complicated situation." He goes, "Do you think you ate her ass from the front?"
Oh my god,
Bruh, but what, like,
where did this entanglement thing come from? Because that's how.
so I don't know if you didn't see the video of the red table talk that he had, right?
No, I saw
So-
like screen caps of him like semi crying and shit.
Yeah.
So-
So that was
Yeah.
the actual interview.
Did he say
Right.
the words like entanglement?
she-
Is that
She
right?
did. So
Yeah.
here's what happened. So
Okay,
she
okay.
has a show called Red Table Talk. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
usually it's actually a pretty interesting show. Like she usually hosts it with her daughter Willow and her
Yeah.
mom.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's like 3 generations.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
whatever.
So now on this episode, it was her and Will talking about the whole August Alsina situation. So then Will is like, okay, so tell the world exactly what happened. She's like, yeah, I was sad and all I wanted was to be happy. And that is how I got involved into that whole entanglement with August. And I'm like, bitch, are you a pair of earphones?
Jeez.
Like, you know what I mean?
Jeez.
What do you mean you're involved in an entanglement?
Jeez.
You know?
Like, yo, honestly, man, like that, I don't know. When you gotta come up with a word like that to justify what happened, you cheated. Straight the fuck up, you cheated.
But see,
They
here's
were on a break.
Yeah.
No,
okay,
but, like, you know what, though?
okay.
Here's the thing,
Besides
like-
the story, blah blah, fucking blah. If
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
him, he would be crucified.
Oh,
We all
yeah.
know that shit.
no. But see, now think about it this way though. For Will to sit there
Yeah.
and go through that is because he knows. Like, I feel like he did something so heinous
Yeah.
that him sitting there in front of the world as his wife admits that
Yeah.
she cheated on him. He must have done something, because remember when he was like, okay, so it's my
That's
turn.
some Tiger Woods shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
because
mean? Like when he had to come out and admit.
yes, because Will was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I want, it's my time to get even, and she's like, oh, you got even plenty.
Sorry, yo, Johnny, can you turn me up a little bit on the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's
This
purple.
is
He's
this is
purple.
your purple. Okay, let me see.
I don't know. Yeah, I know you're
It-
really
It was
loud.
good. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It was good until you played with it.
I didn't touch the gain. I was
trying.
trying to just adjust
Yeah.
mine, and then I was like, oh, I should just make them all the same. But this is shit that we should have done before the podcast.
Before, yeah, right in the
I
middle
miss
of the
our
show.
communist daughter, man. She had the shit figured out, bro.
So,
Yeah,
guys, let me
dude.
ask you
Yeah.
guys a question, right? Why is it so hard? Because there was an interesting meme that I saw that said, you know, a man would cheat, like a man would cheat 1,000,000 times and try to justify, but whenever a woman has one single entanglement, suddenly she is, you know, classified as a whore.
It's
something
not
like
that, man. It's like this is the whole situation.
Stigma,
Like, yo, Jada and Will were like an exemplary like couple.
Touche.
You know, but they were like in the culture. Even like what's that J. Cole song when he's like, I want that Jada and Will.
No more. I don't think he wants that no more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, like, look, they're still together. You know, marriages go through that shit all the time.
Some state just made polygamous relationships legal.
What state is that? Alabama?
I think it's like Idaho.
Utah.
or-
It's been
Oh,
legal in
Idaho.
Utah for a long time. Those
Utah.
Mormons,
Yeah, they
those Mormons,
You're
they've
gonna go down to
been
Utah.
they've been multi fucking for a long
You're
time.
gonna go down to Utah. You're gonna have yourself some problems in Utah.
But here's the thing, though, guys. Like,
This is not.
and
There you go.
you know, like I feel like there is this double standard as men that we have. I don't know. Somehow it's so much more heinous when a woman cheats
Yeah.
for some reason. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if
I
you
think
heard like
it's
some guy cheat.
repetition, like because men have cheated so
But
much
yo,
over time,
women,
it's like you
women
become
cheat
less.
more than men, and that's a fact. And they do it organized.
I don't know
But
about
here's
that.
the-
I don't know about those numbers. I don't know where you're getting those numbers from,
Yeah,
brother.
men
Like,
you know what I'm
get
saying?
caught more because they're fucking sloppy, bro. That's the problem. When a girl cheats, her entire fucking life circle knows about this shit, and they all play their role
Yeah,
and make
dude
sure
will
that this
keep
plays
that.
out properly.
Some dudes will keep that till their
You
grave.
know what I'm saying?
You know what
like,
I mean? Like
I'm
they
telling
won't
you,
tell
like, guys are
anyone
the
they do
sloppy
that
guys.
shit.
Go fuck a bitch and leave the condom in their pocket.
think
Like,
it-
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
What?
They do, bro. That's you know what I'm
Bruh,
saying. Like,
that
shit
is
happens,
recklessness.
man. Guys are
Yeah,
reckless
that's
and
too
they get
much.
caught more, but girls are more organized. So don't
But
get it
see,
twisted,
The
like,
man.
reckless thing I agree with, but I
Don't
think
get it
there's just a
twisted.
stigma
But
around
I'm not
women
saying all
like
women. I'm
having
just
sex
saying
in general.
I think if it comes down to a guy and a girl, a woman can hold an affair for a lot longer than a guy. Straight up.
So what do you
Guys
guys
are
think? What do you
sloppy.
guys think about that whole idea of, you know, people say like, oh, you know, when men cheat, it's mainly a physical thing, as opposed to when a woman cheats, which
I don't
is
think
more
so.
like there is like a more emotional component. A part of that theory
I
kind
don't
of makes
think
sense
so.
to me
Yeah.
though.
Because like, do you think like Jada cheated on Will fucking Smith with August?
Oh, don't
because
get
of
it
an
twisted.
No matter
emotional?
who he is.
No,
She used to date
but
Tupac.
because of an
No, she
emotional
said it.
thing?
She's like, I wanted to feel happy. What do you call happiness? That's
Well,
an emotion,
It
right?
could be, but she wanted to maybe she could have wanted to feel happy for like a physical attraction because he is a younger guy. Her husband's probably not around that
No,
much.
but see,
'cause
you
he's
didn't
doing
see, you
movies.
didn't listen to the interview. See, she explains
Oh,
it,
okay,
right?
okay, yeah. I
So
didn't
first of
listen
all,
to the interview at all.
August was very sick. Apparently, this little nigga was going blind at like
Oh,
12 or some
shit.
shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
So I guess like she speaks about how, you know, she was greatly involved in you know, his recovery process, I guess, after the surgery.
How, though?
And
How
they
did
got
that
closer.
begin?
I don't know. Maybe this bitch was changing his bandages or something. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It
You
sounds
just
like
like, hey, you tweet at her like, hey, I'm in the hospital, and you're just, oh, hope for
No,
the
no,
best.
apparently Jaden Smith is the one who brought. Imagine bringing a nigga around your
That's
mom
even worse.
and
That's
this nigga
terrible.
smashing your mom. That's some cold ass shit, son.
That's a
Yo,
bad.
You know what I'm
pictures of him surfaced with Beyonce.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
people will try to say. People will try.
My
Now,
favorite
baby.
though was
Yo,
that
if
photo.
Beyonce cheats, everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, Jay Z had it coming."
Yeah, bro.
Like,
yeah,
no one's
come
gonna
on.
give
yeah,
two
yeah.
fucks. Jay-Z's
But I love
been
that
swinging his
photo
dick,
of
bro.
Drake spotting August.
Oh, yeah, he just
Is
did
that
it,
actually real though?
It looks
I feel like
so
no.
real.
That looks fake.
It looks so
That looks
real.
fake.
It looks so real though. Whoever did it, even if it's not real, amazing job.
Speaking of fake, by the way, we
I
have
fell
to
for it.
issue a retraction from last week's episode. That picture that you were talking about of Woody Allen with his
That's
quote
fake?
unquote. That's his daughter that he has. It's not his
not the
wife when she
stepdaughter?
was It's
Oh.
because people said that she was young, but no, it's their kid.
Are you sure?
Yes. I had to
Wow.
I had to look it up. That picture when you have them side by side,
Yeah.
where you have like the little girl sitting on his lap.
Yeah.
First of all, he's way old in that picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's way old. He
He's
wasn't
always looked old though.
not like that though. Like that's old. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
new
guess.
old. You know what I mean?
I don't know, I
That's cool.
believed it. So.
I fucking believe it.
Hey, speaking
Yeah.
of last episode, also I remembered the guy's name, Ben Arkin. That's the guy that got knocked out in the fight.
Ben Askren.
Ben Askren. Ben Askren.
You
That's
know?
an Arkin.
Did you watch Fight Island?
Yeah, I did. It was
Yeah,
alright. It was an
was
alright show. It wasn't a
Yeah.
Those
great
Abu
show. It was a
Dhabi
good show.
rules are a
Yeah.
little insane, eh? Like there was
Yeah.
a couple points in the fight where I was like, why aren't they stopping?
No.
He just like Jose Aldo's just getting like smashed on. You're like,
Aldo's
stop the
done.
fight. You're like,
Aldo's
just
done.
stop the fight.
Aldo's finished, man.
Dude,
What do you guys think of the Masvidal fight?
Bro, that was a pretty good fight. Like I thought Masvidal was gonna win, but he was hyped.
No, he got his ass
Yo,
whooped.
good. I mean,
got his
the
ass
UFC does a
whooped.
great job with
Usman now
overhyping,
is like it was Kamaru
overhyping
Usman.
fighters, man, and
He's
like
a
making you
beast.
believe that these guys are gonna come in and knock out everybody.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the fight starts and it's a 5-round back and forth. And you're like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like I really believed in this shit. Fuck, man.
But dude,
Dana, man,
but
stop
as a
selling
person
me
that
this
buys
shit.
a pay-per-view, you almost want a 5-round fight. Like,
Yeah.
I get pissed
You
when
do
it
and you
ends in
don't.
2
When it ends too
seconds. You're
quickly?
like, I just spent
Bro,
$70.
that's
on
what it
this.
used to be like to watch Mike Tyson fights.
Oh my God,
In the
yeah.
early 2000s, and so you have to like. I lived in Africa at that time, right?
Yeah.
So the fights would start around 4 a.m. and my dad would wake us up, and be like, okay, the fight is coming.
No
By
way.
the time we leave the bedroom
Get
to
to the
go
room,
to
the
to
fight's
go
done.
to go to the living room and watch
Yeah.
the fight or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the fight was over.
Yeah, I think
you
that
know what I'm
was the
saying? Like,
case-
oh, Mike
I think
Tyson
that
knocked
was
him.
the- I think that was the case in the fight that Tupac went to the night he got shot. That was like a 2-minute fight or something like
Oh,
that.
fuck.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like a
I know
one-rounder.
there is stories
Yeah.
of people
God
that say
damn.
that spent thousands of dollars to get tickets. Thousands.
I couldn't
You go-
imagine being the one guy too that kept betting on the opponent because he was like, "Oh, if
This
he
time,
ever beats
you know
him,
what I mean?
if it's this time."
It's
I'm
just
200 to 1,
It's
you
just
know?
a status quo. Going to those fights, it's just a status to say,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I'm rich enough to go sit here and watch this.
I'm rich enough
That's
to
all
sit
it is.
at
Ain't nobody
ringside
there,
of
dude.
it.
No, but like
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
buying, like spending like
That's how
30
they
grand.
It's like Leafs
caught Frank
games now.
Lucas. That's how they found out. Remember Frank Lucas, one of the biggest drug deals of all time.
Yeah.
That's how they knew who he was when he
hanging
went.
out at
He went to
Tyson
the
game?
Muhammad Ali fight,
Wow.
and he sat like Muhammad
What
Ali
an
came out and shook
idiot.
his
Like the
hand.
man also
Yeah.
showed
The cops
up
are like,
with a
who the
$500,000
alpaca?
chinchilla
Yeah,
coat
just-
on.
alpaca.
You know what I'm
You're flexing.
saying?
You're flexing, right
Dude,
now.
like, come on,
Weird flex,
man.
but okay.
That's what
You know
everyone was
what I
like. Who the fuck is that guy? And
Yeah.
why don't we know who he is?
Yeah.
And why does
That
he
was
have-
like, bro?
Yeah.
That was like Epstein's whole thing. He was just this like mysterious billionaire. Like everyone's like, I don't know how much money he has. He has a townhouse down in New York City, but no one knew where he got his money from or like how he was so rich.
It's
so
selling
weird that those
kids,
people.
man.
But,
Come
but it's
on,
like
dog.
it's so weird that like these things fucking exist. Did we talk about the Wayfair thing last week?
Wayfair thing.
No, but I heard about
Bro,
that. I heard about
so
that.
Wayfair, and for a while I was like, why are shower curtains $9,000 on this
They
website?
got these
But I was like,
stupid
whatever.
products on
Maybe
there.
they're like some crazy product. Like I've seen websites that have like crazy prices on it. Then people started getting suspicious because like there would be 2 items that are the same, but they'd have different names.
Yeah,
like
and
2
the names are, like,
cabinets.
kid names.
One would be like Michaela cabinet, at like 8, the number 8, and then like YR.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, so it's a girl named Michaela that's 8 years old. And then they'd match it with missing person reports. Sure enough, an 8-year-old named Michaela missing. And
I
it's
don't get
like
it.
they're
So saying that
trafficking
Wayfair
children
is
through
shipping it on the
Wayfair.
website.
How?
You would go on and you would buy this $10,000 cabinet. Who the fuck would
And
do
they
that?
would send you
and
a
they would
kid.
send you a kid.
Fuck off.
In
That-
the-
that's
in the
what that
cabinet-
was?
In the
That's what
cabinet,
they're
for all we
saying,
know.
but there's
In the
no- there's
cabinet,
no-
for all
there's
we
no-
know. You know what I mean?
There's
Like,
no proof to back
That's
this
what I was
up.
gonna ask. Were
Batteries
you
not
still
included.
getting? Were you still getting the cabinet? Oh, did they send you the child cabinet not included?
Yeah, yeah. It says that on the receipt.
Cabinet not included. You know what I mean?
Just
That's
no,
crazy.
man, there's
So you,
no-
I,
there's
no,
no
no, I
proof
saw,
behind
I
that.
saw the Wayfair thing
Yeah.
online, but I was like, okay, I guess it's some kind of
Some
like I don't
scam
know
or something.
furniture
Yeah,
furniture
yeah.
scandal going on. I was,
It was like
so
that,
that's what's going on.
You have cookies.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are they
Thank
are
you.
they weed cookies, Kathleen? Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Proceed with caution.
You know what I mean? One bite a day.
Cheers to
You know what I
that.
mean?
Best cheers, the best neighbors in the world.
Thank you. You're
Yeah.
awesome. Cheers. But yeah, man, like, dude, like that's crazy to me. So that's wow. So Wayfair used to
I'm gonna
be,
get those before a squirrel does.
you know, is it like a Shopify? Like what is it?
They sell furniture online.
Right.
You've seen their commercials.
I've seen Wayfair. Yeah, I know the name.
They
like I don't.
just ship furniture. They're like an online furniture sales.
Wow.
So you go and you order couches, and they send you couches, whatever furniture, bro.
What did the company
You know
say?
what,
Like
though?
they knew it? Like what
No,
did-
they
the company
denied it.
hasn't
They
addressed
denied
it
it.
yet.
They addressed it and they denied it. They said these are baseless claims. They're conspiracy, whatever.
Oh, okay.
They just denied it.
But
completely.
Oh,
are
okay.
the
So you
crates-
may
But
be.
it was
Are the crates still available for sale?
It was like
Is the question.
what's the word? It was like conviction by like public appeal. Like people just like started looking into it themselves, and then
Right.
it just started. People were posting their evidence and being like, "Doesn't this look weird?" to Twitter, and everyone else on Twitter was like, "Yeah, that does look weird."
Right.
And there was just a chain of people.
The question
looking
is
into
the
it.
product still
Dude,
up for
that's
sale?
just how.
Hashtag look into it.
Because if the
That's-
product is still up for sale, somebody on
Yeah,
YouTubers
but
that
their
order
stock
those
is
mystery
gonna-
boxes and shit.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
they
but
are
what
about
goes up
to
will come
get
down.
the
Bro, the
long
biggest
dick
case-
of the law.
The biggest case of this like public opinion, like making people guilty right away is and it has nothing to do with people or anything, but I always point to when one person said that vaccines cause autism, that even though it was proven to be fake, that stuck so much with people's heads,
Dude,
that they will fully believe that now to the day that they
Do you
die.
know
So
how
even if
mu-
Wayfair isn't trafficking children,
right? It's still
so many people are gonna think they are.
That's their thing.
So
You know
they're
what I
gonna
mean?
lose.
I don't want to
That's
take the
their
chance.
thing now.
But no,
Like,
speaking of vaccines,
crazy.
though, bro, you know
Yeah.
how hard I struggled with that, deciding if I was gonna get my kid vaccinated.
Oh, yeah.
I went through like, dude, I'm talking about the rabbit hole of all
Yeah, yeah.
fucking rabbit
Which is
holes.
dangerous, yeah.
I'm watching Vaxxed on 2 screens
Oh
to
my
compare
God.
evidence.
Yeah.
I'm in fucking subreddit, like dark net forums. Where like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you know, like they're injecting this. Like, dude, I had to sit my doctor down, and this doctor
him to
like,
explain to you it
yo,
wasn't a
dude,
hoax?
I'm like, go into details.
Yeah.
Why are these people saying it?
What
Yeah.
was
You
the
know what I'm saying?
conclusion? What did you come to?
Yeah, I decided that, like, you know what? I'll have to take the chance and get the kid vaccinated
Yeah,
because
man.
polio is not an option that I'm willing to entertain. Ain't gonna be no limpy little nigga walking around my house. You know what I'm saying? That's just not happening.
That's
You know what I mean? I'd rather have you drooling on yourself
yeah.
than running
Oh,
funny. I can still
hard,
put you in a
dude.
football helmet. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I
Cold-hearted,
mean?
man.
Like people with autism, like that's totally fine to live with nowadays. Like you could live with autism.
Unless you're a math genius,
You
I'm
could-
not. No,
He's a
no,
little
you know
bit
what
good
I'm
at sports
saying?
in the Olympics. You know what I mean? Special Olympics.
And there are Special Olympics too. You're right.
front row
You know what I mean?
parking at the
Yeah, how much
Walmart.
do
Yeah.
those guys make, bro? How much do you think they pay them?
I don't know. They probably make a decent
like,
amount of
dude,
money.
like-
Realistically,
We'd like
They
to
do
know.
for the love of the
If you know
sport.
how much the Special Olympics people make,
Exactly.
please leave us a
Comment
comment down
below.
below. What does gold make? Is it separate? You know, does gold
And
make
how
a little
long do
more?
they train? Is it like, you know how
Somebody
like
about this. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna bother pulling out my phone.
I'm not
Google
even
it.
like
I want one of
trolling.
you to
I'm
tell
not
me the
even.
answer, man.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
know?
saying? I want to hear it from some Twitter
Dog.
handle.
Yeah.
maybe, you know, like, yeah, but yeah, that is a good question. Like, you know how like I don't want to say regular athletes. Like, what do you call it? Able-bodied athletes? Okay.
Able-bodied athletes.
Able-bodied athletes. It's be funny if all the terrible things I've said on this show, we get canceled because I made some paraplegic joke. Now, like, sir, the Jews and the lesbians, we understand. But the retards, you've crossed the line. This is where we draw the line. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you know how like you know able-bodied athletes have
Yeah.
like a crazy regimen. Like you would train 2 years before the Olympics.
Yeah.
Is it the same for these?
It's gotta be, man.
They
'cause
do.
it's
Yeah.
still-
No.
it's
I
still
worked
a
at the
competition
YMCA.
on the best level, right?
to YMCA.
I worked at the YMCA.
They were coming for swimming lessons every day.
Every Sunday we had the pool was blocked
Yeah.
out for like 2 hours and it was called Special Olympics training, and it was these people that would come in with various different disabilities
I have a
and they
bunch
would
of-
swim
I have a
fucking
bunch
laps,
of,
dude. It was
kids
crazy.
that I hire at work that do volunteer work at my gym,
Dude.
and they're mentally disabled, and man, like they're strong, like they are powerful
Dude.
kids. Like if you could train them to channel their energy to the right thing, they'll fuck shit up.
They
Yo,
would
speaking
break
of, shout out,
powerlifting fucking-
shout out to
Yeah.
my boy Jared Nathan, bro. This
He's
guy has been
hilarious, dude.
slaying,
Dude, he's so funny.
dude.
Yeah, he's
Man,
the
this
so
guy.
funny.
Oh man, dude. Like he,
For those
like
of you
these
who don't
spark
know,
shows.
usually
Yeah.
local Toronto stand-up comedian.
Right. And
His Instagram, the one who stutters. That's the Instagram
Yeah.
handle. Hit him
dude,
up.
he leans into it.
it
and
leans
it's like,
into it hard.
It's like sometimes when he was performing, I couldn't tell if he was actually stuttering or if it was part of the bit.
No, he
Right.
stuttered, he stuttered.
I was like, yo, he's like, but even though he does stutter, he like
nails
uses it.
He
He
fucking
Oh,
nails
beautifully,
that.
beautifully.
Fucking
Leans
nail on
into
the
it.
head,
His
bro.
bit about like
Oh, so good.
different like
He would hit
what's
it
it
like
called?
beats.
Like no the different dating apps for disabled people. He goes into this whole thing. It's fucking hilarious.
dude,
Yeah,
he's
he's
so
a beast.
Dude, yeah.
And his delivery's fucking nasty too, man. Like that's the thing I love about him. Like his delivery, it hits you. You listen to him
Is
every
there
time.
any
Definitely.
other
Like, people listen to him.
comedians that have
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
there was buddy.
autism?
I've saw somebody else that was
Like he's the
that
only
stuttered.
one I've seen.
I seen
No,
someone,
no,
and
no,
he
no, there
was
was a
he
kid.
was at that show with me, and we saw another comedian go up and stutter. He was at the show with me. We all did the show.
Ah.
Do you remember the
And
dude?
he killed it too.
What's his name? The Indian guy,
Yeah.
right? The brown guy in the wheelchair. Like I forget his name. Is a brown dude. Ah, shit. How does his dude? We were at a show when he came by. He was wearing a red shirt. We were at the Underground. He came in one night. He had his dad. They were sitting at the front. You know what I'm saying? He wheels up and he fucking killed it. He has this thing where he's talking about like fucking in a wheelchair and he just like makes his
That's
wheelchair like
great.
move up and
That's
down and
what I
shit.
wanna know
He's like,
about,
look
man.
at this. I can go on for hours.
That's like Jameson with his like one arm missing.
Yeah, yeah,
and he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, thank you for clapping.
yeah.
I can't obviously like he just you know. What I mean?
Shout
I
out to
butchered
Jamie
it. I
too,
butchered
man,
it.
dude. Like you know, I used to do this podcast. Like he used to co-host my old podcast.
Oh, yeah, you were
yeah,
saying it, yeah.
yeah, dope guy, man. But yeah, man, like it's it's nice to see guys who really lean into it, and because it gives the audience permission to actually laugh.
To relax.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
you know
people get stressed out around, like, I'll never forget when my brother met Courtney Gilmore and he had no idea.
Who's Courtney Gilmore?
Courtney Gilmore is the comedian. She's she like doesn't have like a leg, like she has like a prosthetic leg, and then her arm as well. I think she like uses a prosthetic to hold onto the mic. You've never seen Courtney Gilmore?
No,
dude, she's fucking hilarious, dude. She's in the Toronto scene, yeah, but she's hilarious. She's done. I think she won JFL New Faces like in 2018 or something.
For her, man.
Dude, she had a fire year, and I did a show. Oh, she was on a show like with me in where the fuck was it? You know Jeremy Yakish, his show in like what town is that?
Anyways.
So yeah, we do it at some show, and my brother just like goes up to her, and she's like missing all of her limbs, right? And he goes to shake her hand, and he doesn't know what to do. So,
how did he not know? Was he walking up to her? Was he seeing like?
And she totally just handled it like so cool. Like this is happening to me.
No, but how did your brother
times.
not like as you walking up to her? Like what? Can you see her phantom limbs?
You could see him like as he. It was like really busy, right? So like when I was introducing him to some of the comics, I was like, "Hey, this is Courtney." She's like on the show too, and he just turned around after already meeting a bunch of people, and he was like, and you just watched him like the whole this like small, you know, grew up in the country, like fucking. I was like, like we didn't have. Brockville didn't even really have that many disabilities, all things considered.
What, he just freaked out
the
like
water
shit.
there, you'd
Statistically
speaking, you'd think there'd be more in that town, but no.
What if he just freaked out? I was like, shit!
Yeah.
Where your legs, bitch? Oh my god!
I'd be like, we gotta go now.
You know what I mean? Like,
get him out of here.
I am.
So what should you do in your house?
Shit, your arms is missing. God damn it! How you call yourself a stand-up comedian? But you can't stand up, bitch. I don't know how. No, okay, that was bad. That was bad. All right.
Too far.
No, but like, I'm saying,
funny as fuck.
no, yo, have you seen a show called The Man in the High Castle? It's about.
We talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show. So like, there is this parallel universe where things happen.
Yeah.
There's probably a universe where your brother freaked the fuck out, just like I just did right now.
Could possibly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
can see it
So
going through his
it's,
head, but he's too polite of a
In that universe, it's not. In that universe, it's not. He has a long dick and he uses the N-word casually in conversation. You know what I mean?
Sings it in every song.
Exactly.
What was next on the news doc there?
Yeah. So Mr. Roger Stone.
It's this fucking mic here.
Yo, you
know what I mean?
That shit, bro.
I'm trying. I'm fucking with it, and I think it's fine when I don't even touch it now. So,
Roger Stone is a free man.
Roger Stone.
Glory, hallelujah.
Yeah, he was going
Did
to
you see
jail.
the press conference today?
Dog,
Did they?
I didn't see it.
They pardon him?
You know how he got pardoned. Shout out to Mr. Ryan Long
Did you guys hear about the
for
cops
having
that
him
got
on the
shot?
show. And see, Ryan Long talks directly to Trump, nigga. You have to understand. See, to me, dog, listen, Ryan, I'm looking for a pardon too, nigga. I'm trying to get in the States. Like, have me on the show, my nigga, please. Like, I need this.
He had Roger Stone on his
You didn't
fucking
see it?
podcast.
Holy shit, I didn't see that.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
It's the Boys Cast. The Boys Cast.
You showed me the podcast.
Yeah.
So I seen the podcast.
No, dude, he has an episode. Like, that night that Roger Stone was on the show, Trump pardoned him. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, it was that night. I'm
He's like,
I
listened to Ryan Long on the Boys.
and
They asked Kaylee about that.
I
She was
realized that I'm for the boys.
I'm for the boys.
And Roger Stone is one of the boys.
He is a boy.
He's one of the best boys. And now Ryan Long.
Where's my
He's a
little boy?
terrific boy, the best
He gave
boy, the most beautiful
terrific
boy.
advice. Ryan Long, Canadian, love Canadians.
You know?
Trudeau wants to build a wall.
Zero.
I want to knock it down.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Yo, dude.
Trudeau wants a wall. He wants me to pay for it.
But yeah, man. No, definitely. You know what I mean? That's but see that goes to show you though. Like, I knew he was gonna do it. I thought he would let him serve at least like, you know, like when like say. I thought the plan would be.
I thought it was like once he gets reelected, he's like,
Damn,
I'm gonna
nigga,
celebrate.
I'ma celebrate, you know?
Let people forget it'll be November by then.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
got the corona. He's
Yeah.
then they're not gonna see him for another 2 weeks after he gets.
that's
out
what
of
they
jail,
did with
you
Paul
know?
Manafort.
Yeah.
That's what they did with Paul Manafort.
Just
They're like,
quarantine him.
he has the Rona. He can't be in prison anymore.
Such an
You know?
easy out.
I know.
Did you ever see that? Like, well, I don't know if he was like the president or whatever they call it in I think it was in Africa. And he did this big press conference about the corona test. This is way back. And he was saying, like, we tested a grapefruit positive. And he's like, we tested a monkey, negative. Like he's saying, we tested a banana, positive.
But dude, you have to watch
was
this
so
doc. There's a documentary on Netflix called "Get Me Roger Stone." Dude, this guy, like, you know, he's one of those hardcore, like, political operatives. You know what I mean?
He's
You
been
know,
in politics
you know,
for a while.
yeah,
He
you
was
know
with
those
Clintons,
people,
he's
yeah.
worked with everybody, right?
He's been on the other side too, man.
Yo, did you
Oh, dude.
did you listen to the whole
Swinging.
podcast with Ryan Long?
I saw some clips.
Dude, listen to the full podcast.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
crazy. This guy's just going off, and Ryan is doing a great job of just letting him talk.
Yeah.
He'll just like ask him like he'll just be like, "Well, that's crazy. Well, what about this?" And then just let him talk again for like 10 minutes, and it's gold, dude.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to hear him just name dropping like I was with the Clintons, and like he's just saying all these names. You're like,
Holy.
he actually was. This is so nuts.
Of course, bro.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course. This
crazy
guy
to
knows
listen to.
where
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
bodies are buried.
It's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
They fucking let him do the time too.
Yeah.
Like those guys.
No, they
just
gave him
took
4
their-
years. Like initially, the prosecutors wanted to give him 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the Justice Department is like, no, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? So they ended up cutting him 4. But yeah, just like you, I
Yeah.
thought that Trump will wait until November.
Yeah.
He gets reelected. It's like, all
I
right,
think
you know,
even he
let
thought
out the
that.
boys.
I
you
think
know?
even he thought that.
Yeah, but then I guess Roger
Yeah.
Stone calculated like, nigga, there is a chance you may not be back again. I
Yeah,
need
yeah,
out
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Or I'm telling them really what the Russians know, nigga. Like, you know I know.
Yeah.
You know I know. No. Let me
Yeah.
out now.
Don't
Yeah.
You're not
speak,
coming back.
Roger.
Yeah.
Don't tell them anything,
he's-
Roger. You can't tell them anything, Roger.
I know Biden just took Texas and he's gonna sweep me. But
Is-
don't
Roger,
tell them
bro,
about
that
the
guy's
Russian
fucking
hookers.
delusional, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man, but that guy's just delusional, bro. Like the Trump,
He's just
the White
riding the
House
wave, bro.
does so
The
much
corona
work
wave.
to explain what the fuck he says on Twitter. Like, why is that a fucking thing, bro? This guy throws he's got the world on Twitter, like legit.
Of course.
Legit.
Jack
bro.
Dorsey is
Let's
like,
not forget the
thank
fucking
you.
the war with Iran that almost kicked off when that plane of people died.
Yeah, bro.
Right? That was a plane full of real fucking people.
We were
man,
playing with
over
World
a
War
fucking
III.
tweet, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Like
that's not
apparently
cool.
Ukraine. I heard Ukraine has agreed
man,
to
bro.
pay off. Oh no, Iran. Was it Iran? Iran has agreed to pay off
Yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
like
No, they're paying
some of the
the
victims.
families. They're paying
Yeah.
millions of
Wow.
dollars.
A lot of them were
Dude.
Canadians too, eh? Like there was
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of
man.
Canadians on
Bro,
that fucking plane.
I knew somebody that knew somebody that was on that plane.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, like legit, like a family member. Like it was this girl was with at the time.
Yeah, there was a guy from Mississauga, man. His wife and his son.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Oh my God! Can you imagine, bro? Like your wife calls you, dude. I'm at the airport. Okay, babe,
Bro.
I'll pick
Yeah,
you up
yeah.
around
The
6.
Family
Yeah.
annihilators are
Next
the
thing you
worst,
know.
bro. Like that accident that happened like a month ago.
Oh, the mom and like all her kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow,
yeah, that
bro.
guy's- oh my God.
I remember turning on the
Brutal.
news and just reading that in the morning. I'm like, why the fuck did I turn on the news, bro? Like
Dude, seriously,
that
like,
was
I'm
an
so happy I
instant
don't have TV.
change of fucking thought. So
There is- but see,
aggressive.
the
I got like
people-
Netflix and
Yeah.
that's it.
yeah, man.
People
I
like that,
felt
dude.
one,
Though,
dude.
like
That's
you know,
insane.
like that's why I'm like torture, maybe. They're like this guy just like he gets to get 3 square meals for the next 50. No.
No, take a fingernail each
No, we're gonna take some toes. We're gonna need some toes. We're gonna make the dad a necklace
Yeah,
with
yeah.
your toes. He can look at them when he's sad, and
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Dude,
Fuck
I think
all that
they should
bullshit.
incorporate some. I remember like learning in police college about how like Native Americans would deal with people that like broke their laws like within the community. Is they would, before even taking them off to like isolation or something, they would make them confront the victims or the family of their victims. Even if it was like crime, like you stole from a grocery store, you'd have to like sit in front of the owner and be like, tell them what you did and apologize, and the community would be like surrounded around them like a, but just like that's so fucking necessary. Even if you like know for sure he's guilty and you don't really have to go to court, there should still be some thing where he has to face now that dad, because that is way worse than fucking isolation. And
But what if it's a
That's-
what if it's a psychopath who
then
just
you
don't
know.
give a fuck?
Then you just give
You
him
know
the
what I'm saying?
buzz. You just
You know
give him the buzz. You know.
What if he just
That's
sits
the
there?
test. Maybe that's the test.
You know what I mean?
You know
Like,
what I mean?
what if he
he
just sits
doesn't
there-
cry, you hang him.
But no, you know, see that's the thing. But see, you never know, right? Imagine
Yeah,
being
yeah,
the dad, you coming in, you're like, you know
Yeah.
what, maybe I'm ready to forgive.
Yeah.
And this guy just happens to be a psychopath. It's like, you know what? Your bitch should have checked before she
Yeah.
changed lanes,
Oh my
nigga. That's
God.
what happened. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, who let these women drive,
Yeah,
son? It
yeah,
just gets
yeah.
all, you know what I mean? It could backfire.
I
Now
would
this
just
guy's
let
traumatized for
let
life.
the husband kill him on the spot.
Yeah. So now what do you do then? You know what I'm saying? Now you need some toes. Now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need
You
some
gotta
toes.
give the toes,
Yeah,
man.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
give
saying?
him the toes.
Some
Alright.
crimes require
fine.
a toe necklace. You know what I'm saying? That's how the
To-
Taliban
To
still
make
do this shit.
amends.
Yeah. That's how the Taliban still be doing this shit, son.
Did you hear about Naya Rivera?
Oh
yeah, they found
shit!
her body.
I never watched Glee though, but
Honestly, bro, you know what's
she's
fucked
cute as
too?
fuck.
When I
Dude,
saw that
sucks.
post, I just knew that she was gonna be found dead. When you
Oh,
see it, and you have a
dude.
feeling, bro. Like shit happens. to
Yeah,
me.
they were like
bro,
body missing.
Fadi was like, yeah, that
like,
bitch
Nah,
dead. Stop
bro,
looking.
like, it's just the feeling.
You know
I
what I'm
had
saying?
somebody call me not too long ago, and they texted me and they were like, "Yo," and as soon as I saw that, I just got this like somebody's dead.
Yeah, yeah.
legit
The
somebody's dead.
presumed dead thing. You're like,
I called.
Is
the
there
man.
there's somebody in
I
your phone
called
who,
the man, and
whenever they
this guy's
text you?
boy hung himself.
wow.
This guy's boy hung himself, and it was just like, oh. And this was like a nice Saturday where I like barbecuing and shit, bro. Like,
Oh my God, your dad
like,
ruined my.
This
No,
nigga
no,
ruined
no,
my
no, no,
kids, my
That's
chicken.
not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to paint the picture, man. I'm just trying to paint the picture. I was chilling, barbecuing, having a few drinks, chilling, and then
Playing hangman with your
boom,
friends.
the phone comes in, and I'm like, oh, that was deadly, man. Man, fuck both of you, alright, man.
Playing hangman. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, your phone rings and like, shit, nigga, man did hang himself. Shit. You know what I mean?
Fuck, that's crazy.
That
man.
shit is.
That's crazy,
Bro, you know he's looking up, laughing at us.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if that shit don't work like that though? What if motherfucker just look down? They're like, look at this motherfucker. He hasn't thought about me in 3 days.
Yeah. That would
You
be
know
the
what I'm
worst.
saying? Oh man.
That's true because
Just
more times you
eternity.
only really think of them once in a blue, once in
You
a
know?
day.
Exactly. Imagine like
you
you.
think of them often, but like it's less and less than statistically than it would be if they were
Yeah.
alive and you
Yeah.
had seen them.
There was like some Family Network show where they did this whole like show about this, about some
Yeah.
guy that loses his best friend, like he dies, and his
Yeah.
friend comes back as like a ghost to help him in life.
Mm.
And the guy just starts forgetting about his friend because he's getting older and shit. And I'm like, this is so sad. Why is this on like a Family Network show?
The worst part is like, the worst part is like, let's say you lose like a family member, then
Yeah.
let's say you are sent to heaven, you mean like, and then they start grilling you about the shit that you didn't do. Like, you know what? I noticed that you jerked off
Can
on
I
the
just check on
anniversary
my
of my
friends?
death.
Bro, honestly,
I don't think
I'm very
I don't
weird
think
with
that was
death, man.
appropriate.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
weird
Why are
with
you
death.
beating off? You should have taken some time to think about me, nigga. Shit.
It's your
You know what I mean?
grandmother saying the day
You know
off,
what I
really?
mean?
Like,
Really?
I'm very weird with death, man. Like, I know sometimes like people tell me like, oh yeah, like
You
my
do
boy
some
died, or
mushrooms.
my friend died, or somebody I know would die, and it's just like my condolences. Like, what does that do? Condolences don't mean shit, man. Like, what is my condolences?
but
It's
It's-
dude, it's because we've made
Like,
death
seriously,
so
bro,
weird.
like, yeah, man. It's just like, bro, I don't know.
So what do you want? Like a human
We-
sacrifice?
we-
Like, you know
No,
what?
man, no,
Show
no,
me that you
no,
really
no,
feel my
no.
pain.
Just
Kill
kill
someone you
me.
love.
Oh man,
Sit really with me in grief.
Send me a
I will
friend.
demand you to take a life that you
Send
care
me a
about.
friend.
no,
You know?
man, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. That's not what I'm trying to say, fam. I'm trying to say like this is fucking weird, man. It's like like people are surprised when somebody that's like 98 dies. And I'm like, fam.
Yeah, no.
Man's
Kirk
98. I'm
Douglas.
surprised he made it that far.
Everybody's
Dude.
like Kirk
Shit, I'm happy
Douglas.
if
I'm
I
like
crack
Kirk Douglas
60,
was
bro.
103. Like
My sister is a
But, like,
nurse
great life.
in like an old folks home.
yeah.
And she tells me some gruesome stories, man. Like you have like some people who are like, let's say like people who are like 96, 97. Sometimes you have the kids coming in and being like, don't give him any more water. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
my
Like they're so
God.
close to that. They're like, yeah, don't give him any more water. We're gonna have to.
That's a waste
We're
of
gonna have to turn off the lights on this motherfucker.
my God,
Because
that's
that shit costs
brutal.
money, bro. Like, you know, like the home that she works in, the
That's
average room is like
crazy.
10 grand a month.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? That's like,
At that
you know,
point, you
without
just-
medication.
You know, I would.
Yeah, see,
it's
at
going
97, bro, you're costing me 10 grand a month. I'm gonna have to do the books. I'm gonna have to do the books
no,
on
I
this.
would just pay for a cruise
Like-
ship. Just go on a cruise ship.
And what? What if this bitch is still alive by the time the boat docks again? Now you gotta put her back in the home,
This
and
cruise
you have
ship's
money
like
for the
go
cruise
out.
ship.
Imagine you go to your doctor and you find out like how long do I got left? You go 6 months. All right, I'll get an 8-month Disney cruise.
Johnny's just trying to throw her off to see.
Just
you know?
live off the bucket.
Just throw me off the fucking
I'm not
boat.
gonna lie, I have
Like
a pretty good
Rose.
bucket list, man. Like I fucking lived, bro.
You
I
know?
got a nice highlight reel to look at when I go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shit. Listen,
I'm
brother.
saying, I got a nice highlight reel.
You lived
to
a
look
good
at,
life.
man.
You lived a good
Trust me,
life.
bro. And I had this conversation with my girl a while back. And we're just like talking. I'm just like, yo, man, like, mans are happy. Like if I was to go, I'm good. Like I've lived.
That's right.
You know, like mans, you know, like it could be worse.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could have
yeah.
gone and not
Nah.
lived.
I took mushrooms and I saw myself dying in a plane. So I, and
Wow.
I oddly was at peace when it happened.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yo,
all right, well, that's
Fadi,
a crazy way to go, but sure.
Fadi, remember that bit I used
That's
to.
fucking wild,
Yo,
man.
when I got into that rap beef with that kid,
Sorry.
somebody was like, well, yo, what if he tries to kill you after hearing that diss track? I'm like, then I become
The white guy.
Wait, who tries to kill you?
the white guy that got killed after doing 3 days of rap. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I got into rap 3 days. Some guy I knew that was a rapper from like 6 years ago like started commenting on the SoundCloud, being like calling me out by name, like my old name, not even my new name, and like just saying all this like shitty stuff on there. And my buddy was like, "Yo, he seems like mentally unstable. Like, what if he tries to like actually kill you?" Yeah. And I was like, "Then I'm fucking a."
Do you guys know? Do you guys know who? You guys know who Top 5 is? The Toronto rapper.
Who's that?
Yo,
Somali
this guy
guy?
drives Uber.
He drives Uber. See, yo, I didn't know that, but yo, so I don't know if you guys know this.
I don't even know if this is a fact or not, to be real with you, but somebody posted it. It was on like 6buzz. It's his Instagram. This guy's heavy on
Toronto
Instagram.
Demo.
No, but
shit going on.
no, but this guy though,
Yo,
this dude,
the fucking
he
guy
was
posted a picture of his Uber screenshot and the driver's
no, bro.
and that's like, oh shit.
He was beefing. So he was recently beefing this Toronto DJ that I know. His name is DJ Snoopy. Do you guys know who that is?
No.
Yeah, so it's like this Toronto DJ, cool kid. I've been to a couple of his parties and stuff like that. But they were beefing. So this guy was posting like talking mad shit about Top 5. So going back and forth on Instagram. And then this nigga snatched Buddy. So Buddy had a pennant. His brother had died.
His chain.
Yeah, his brother had died like a couple months or something
I saw
ago.
that, bro.
Yo, so the guy not only snatched his chain, and then he makes a video of him throwing this pennant with diamonds on it in the toilet and flushing it down. A pennant of his dead brother. He got this piece made of his dead brother. I'm sorry. I don't know why that shit is so fucking funny to me.
Yo,
That's
it's
some
his like
cold-blooded
opponent
shit.
grabbed it.
No. So he got the chain.
Well, yeah, whatever. The guy's got beef with.
Yeah.
Grabbed the.
So he snatched. So he got his chain snatched, and then he makes this video on Instagram. So the chain was like, you could see that this nigga put money in the chain. You know what I mean? It had like these little diamonds on it. It was his brother. It was his brother's. It was a memorial for his brother who had just died a couple months ago.
Spent some money.
Spent some money on it. This nigga, not only he snatches it, but instead of trying to sell it or do whatever, he just has this video.
Toilet.
All you see is a toilet and the hand, right? You see this little skinny Somali hand come out and just throw the pendant in the toilet and just flushes it down.
That guy's
Brilliant!
wicked in his head,
This
bro.
is how you end
That
up.
guy's wicked in his head, bro.
Yo, that's
That
fucked.
guy's wild,
Bro,
That's
he's
the
like,
kind of thoughts
is
you
this
have?
your brother's memory?
Wild.
Goodbye.
Flush.
You know what I mean? For
Wow, I
lush.
just made a song. That's all. I
Yo,
did.
that's
this guy
he should have
wanted
made a
to
video
prove
called
a
Flush.
point.
Yeah,
Top 5. You
Flush.
should check it out. If you check it out, you should call. Make a video called Flush. Dog, that is some gangster shit though. You know what I mean? Like usually when you snatch a nigga's chain, usually you try to sell it or you melt it or you make another chain, something. But
Yeah, bro, that's what they do with
nigga is
fucking
cold.
stolen jewelry.
Oh
Yeah,
they
my
melt it.
god.
you know what I mean? But this
That's what
nigga
those
just
Nazis did.
bruh.
Wow.
There is nothing after that. Like there is nothing. You can make
got
all the
that.
diss tracks in the world you want after
got
that.
that, John.
There is nothing. Like
Yeah,
victory, finish him. That was a Mortal Kombat move.
Yeah.
Credits are rolling. The beef is won. The beef,
the beef is over.
is won.
We
You
got
know
your
what I mean?
chains.
You know what I mean? And this nigga wears a lot of. But see now though, the fucked up
Melting
thing.
his star
is-
into a swastika.
But that's why you gotta be careful what you say online, bro. Some niggas will come
Yo,
find
did you
you.
see the video of the guy online? So it was like a picture that man took of like somebody posing. They were like all posing, and this guy pulled out wads, and they took the picture, and then there's a video of them beating the shit out of him right away. Like as soon as the picture is done, this guy's on the ground getting stomped. They took all
Does
his
he whip
money.
money out?
The same
Oh
guys
my
that posed with
God.
him in the picture.
No,
bro.
wait.
Oh my
So what
God.
happened? What happened? Like what? The guy
So
pulled out
low.
money flexing?
I don't know how they got together, okay? But they just took a photo, and it's like some guy leaning on a cart, and some guy's like down in front of him on the ground like this. And this guy pulled out a wad of money, and they took a picture. Okay?
Oh
Then
my
immediately
God.
there's
I
a
think I
video
saw that.
of the same place wearing the same thing, and this guy's beating the shit out of the next guy. And he like takes all his fucking
Well, that's
money.
why you can't trust
This
these niggas
guy's
out here,
getting
man. You know what I'm
stomped,
saying?
and these guys just
That's
took a photo
fucking
together. And in the
brutal.
Bruh.
photo, you see the photo next to the video, and you're like, wow, like this guy actually fucked him up
my
when he
God.
saw the wad of money.
Jesus.
The man's a
Nah, BC
savage.
too. So to some of these niggas, dog, some motherfuckers just look
I
like
saw
lunch
a
meat.
video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in circles. Like I used to run with these dudes who like literally like you'd be standing like I knew them through friends of friends, and then you start hanging out. But these niggas were not like they were those guys that can break into a robbery very quickly. They be like, yo, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. I can take his watch right now. You know that, eh? I can do, like, you know I can do that right now, eh?
It's like a
And then you're like,
flexing that
you
they
know what
can
I'm
steal
saying?
some shit.
And then, but see, the fucked up
Oh
part that
my
when you
God.
roll with guys like those and shit pops off, they expect you to be involved, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna
Yeah.
listen. We roll
You get
together.
thrown down. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not getting back in that car.
Oh my God.
If you you're not gonna be standing on the side, be
I
like, yo,
said
come
that to
on,
my
guys.
friends. I said, if you get into a fight, I'm gone. I'm not getting socked here.
I'm busy on Tuesday. I cannot
I
engage
gotta
into
go.
altercations.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
thank you.
No, but like,
I'm
yeah,
out.
man. There is guys that roll like I remember that shit is so exhausting too because you there is these dudes that I used to roll with, man. When we will go to the club, two things will happen. It's either everybody gets laid or they're fighting everything in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so
That's
I'm under
every
pressure.
club
I'm looking at the
every
clock.
night, yeah.
I'm like, yo, Donnie, how about her, dog? Like, come on, please, nigga.
Please just don't hit
like,
the bartender.
Just, I'll buy you some pussy, nigga. I'll buy you some pussy. Please
it.
don't fight the
Don't do
bouncers. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's
the
fucking
fighting the
tough.
bouncer is always a weird move, eh? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
do you
used to
think's
be a
gonna
bouncer,
happen?
bro. Honestly, the most aggressive parties are the Indian parties.
The most what, sorry?
Aggressive.
Mm.
Yeah, because see the difference with Indians, they fight. It's about honor, bro. When
Mm.
man's scrap,
A
it's
life
about
must be
sh-
taken.
When guys scrap, it's about a shorty, and man's get
Yeah,
shot,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
imagine somebody scrapping over honor, bro. This guy's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like,
Oh my
bro,
God.
man's like, everybody has to rush in, and these guys are small, but they're fast, and they got swing. And I'm like, wow, this guy's actually
That's
putting
Bro,
on
I
a
was
fight.
I was hanging out with this Tamil
Yeah,
dude.
It's an honor
not
thing,
long-
man.
you
It's
know?
a fucking like you've dishonored me, and I'm
I
gonna
was
kill you.
I was hanging out with this
It's one
Tamil
of
dudes
those, man.
not long ago, and we're drinking whatever, having a good time. And this nigga tries to tell me that Tamil is the oldest language in the world, which by the way it is. But at that time I had not done the research, so I'm like, okay, I don't know. I think I doubt that, bro.
Yeah.
This guy got mad as fuck. He's like, are you calling me liar, buddy? Let me tell you something, okay? Buddy, Tamil is the oldest language. You can check right now. I'm like, is it though? How about Latin? He's like, every language comes from Tamil. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yo, Tamil mans, when they get angry and they're talking on the phone, they say this word. I don't know what it means, but they be like, number,
Yo, what?
Yo, you're getting
It
canceled.
sounds
for sure.
like Satyam. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Yo,
I
if
don't
you
even
speak
know if I
Tamil, shout
pronounced
out.
it right.
Come through in the comments. Let
I
us
just
know what
know
that
back
shit
in the
is.
day when I was chilling with my Tamil
What the
mans,
fuck, Fadi
everything is
just said?
cool. We're having a good time, and this guy gets a phone call.
Yeah.
He's speaking in Sri Lankan, and all of a sudden he gets cheese, and all he hears, "No, Satyam." I'm like, what happened, bro? Jesus, you good, fam?
Just going casually.
This guy just got
And it goes
cheese.
0 to 60
But that's
so
what you
quickly.
always hear when shit pops off. You start hearing that word. So
Oh,
I
man.
don't know what it means, and I most likely pronounced it wrong, so I apologize. But I want to know what it means. Somebody put your comment down below, man. I want to know what that shit means.
Dude, you're alienating
Hey,
our
let's
Tamil
talk about-
fan
let's talk-
base.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about Nigerian fan base, bro. Like they finally got the Nigerian princess scamming
Oh,
everybody.
man.
Like, they
yeah.
caught the
Oh,
guy,
man.
the Nigerian prince. We've all gotten those emails.
We've all got
You know,
those
we've all
Hush,
got those
Hushpuppi.
emails, fam.
Every comedian's had that joke. Yeah.
This guy's out there like
No, but like this dude. So you guys heard the story, yeah? So this guy,
Yeah,
first of all,
yeah, you were saying.
so this dude is like the ultimate Nigerian scammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
He's
this guy.
the
We're talking about like.
prince.
So the way that they were doing it, they have like this like email scam.
Okay.
Where like apparently like on the last one they hit up like this lawyer who they got this lawyer to wire them $960,000.
What?
Yeah, because they were pretending. Because what they do is they will make these fake emails,
Yeah.
right?
What
And
would they have said to a lawyer to get him to say that?
no. So
Yeah.
let's say for example they can hack your email, right? So they see that
Okay.
you're going through. Let's say they see that you're closing like a real estate deal.
Okay.
What they'll do, they will just reroute the communication. They would take that person. They would create literally like a second email that looks exactly
Wow.
that would appear exactly like the person they talked. So like, okay, you know what? We're gonna close the deal. Let's say they were asking for $2 million, but like, you know what? If you can close the deal, send us $960,000 today.
Yeah.
We close the deal. Yeah, we close the deal right then and there. Boom!
Oh my
Wire
God.
transfer and did hit. This guy was living in Dubai, inside the Versace, like it's called the Palazzo de
This
Versace.
guy was fucking.
You know what I mean?
loaded.
He has like
God.
2 million followers
Oh
on
my God,
Instagram.
he just flexed.
Dude, he just
They
stunts on
caught him. They
motherfuckers.
caught him through Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
a big thing that they used
That's
to catch him, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, the
Dude.
FBI went through that.
This
shit,
guy was
bro.
like on private jets and
Yeah,
fucking,
He
you know
should
what I'm
have
saying?
had his Instagram
Bro,
on
those
private.
guys hit up every email scam you can think of. Like they hit up my auntie back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
Like she got a call and they were like, "Oh, like she got an email and it was like something like somebody in your family died and like you know like you gotta like.
Oh, I get like 12
Oh, that's a
hours
classic.
day.
That's a classic one. Like,
They just passed on their inheritance. You were their soul. Like
no, but
whatever.
these guys were playing this shit differently, bro. They had like fucking
Definitely.
offshore accounts. Apparently, so far they've
That's
seized.
strategic. Like,
Yeah, they've seized almost close to $50 million of his assets.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That's
This guy's a scammer, and he was telling people. So his Instagram says.
how much money does he have in offshore accounts?
Oh, exactly. No.
Right.
No. His Instagram says though that he is a real estate developer.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like layer, just giving it to them.
That's
like
a good, that's a good choice. To
This
put
guy
there,
has
bro.
never
hilarious.
seen. This guy has never seen the inside
You
of a
could just be
construction
like,
site.
I'm a real estate agent in Dubai. Like you would be loaded. If you were a real estate agent in Dubai, you would naturally
Not
be
like
loaded.
that, though.
Dude,
Not like-
there's no, you're not allowed to be poor
Dude,
there.
the thing
Like
is,
you
the
just
thing is,
can't.
but yo, it's over there. It's a different world. Like
The entrance
it's just a
income is
different
80
family
grand.
that controls that area, man. It's
Yeah.
like different people that control that area, and their shit's wild over there. Like, bro,
Bro, I
in
can't
some
even
parts
imagine.
in the United Arab Emirates, they take your fucking passport at the airport. You know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
wait
They
to
take
start
your
making,
passport
like-
at the airport. Imagine that you land, they take your passport.
Wow, and they just hold it.
Yeah, they just hold it till you come back,
Oh
bro.
my god, that's
And if you
so-
don't come back, they have your passport.
Wow, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
man,
I
like-
can't wait to
that's
start
fucking
making like
crazy.
$500,000 for private shows when you're just like. Have you seen those like Russell Peters interviews? It's
Yeah,
like,
when they went over to Dubai.
Like, he's like he was pissed too because he's like I only asked for $250,000.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they said yes right away. You're like fuck.
He's
I
like-
could have asked for $2 million. They were like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
2 million
saying?
and a
But
tiger.
apparently they gave him $250,000, so he made $250,000 for a private show. Made like another $500,000 for a show they had there. But then apparently like motherfuckers were just handing him watches. Like the guy who put together the show is like I feel
That's like
so-
Russell's thing too.
Yeah,
He just
yeah,
gives-
I heard that because he just told him he likes his watch.
Wow.
And, like, they have this thing over there about hospitality. They'll give you
Right.
if they like you and you like something, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a normal thing over there. It's like,
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
have it. You
That's
it's
what
like,
Russell
that's
does.
Like a man's
Apparently
like,
he
yo,
just gives people
you know, I pull out my
Rolexes.
lighter, I'll be like, yo, that's a nice
Right.
lighter. I'll be like,
Here
yo,
you go.
hold that. You
I
know,
think
that's
he's
yours.
broke right now, though, bro. The guy, have you seen his recent interview? Let me tell you something. This guy only makes
he's got
money
shit
off
in the
stand up.
works.
He just went through a divorce. I'm telling you, bro. I've been watching these interviews.
Yeah.
This nigga is stressed.
Yeah.
Okay?
He'll
When you,
drop- he'll
you
drop
see when you
He's
see,
out- yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
drop a couple, but
stressed,
yo,
bro.
But listen, he has enough money to make it to his next special, and he's gonna make money on his next
No.
special.
He explains it, bro. He says it.
He's gonna
It's
start
like,
a
bro,
podcast.
because you have to understand, a guy like that has,
Yeah.
he has at least $250,000 in expenses every single month. Between
Yeah,
the
so
houses,
he-
he has
he
like
has
6
that
houses.
income.
2 ex-wives?
He had, yeah.
Can I get a beer?
Can you, dog? Like that's.
Yeah, because Rogan was saying like to him, you should just move back to Canada, and he was like, I can't.
No, he moved to He's like I have kids here. No,
He's
no,
like,
I'm telling you,
kids
bro. This
here, I
nigga looks
can't now.
You know,
Yeah, it
he's
sucks.
like he's back doing like as soon as COVID opens,
He's doing gigs.
He's doing
I
gigs
think he
right then and
probably
there.
already is now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hardcore, man. Like he was because guys like Rogan are like, yeah, I went, I tried Dallas, and then
Yo,
people
Rogan
got
is
COVID.
set, bro.
Yeah.
100 million they gave this
Buddy,
guy?
this
Fine,
guy
he
makes
needs to
this guy makes
stop.
$100,000 probably an episode of that
Yeah,
podcast. He
yeah,
doesn't need to
yeah.
go
I
toll
looked at like
around.
his sponsor list of the
Yeah.
people that he's had sponsor the podcast. It's like endless. It's like it's A to Z. It's insane. It's every company.
But
you
how?
think
He
of.
never plays like I never see ads.
In the beginning, it's always at the beginning of the podcast on the audio podcast.
On the audio podcast.
Only on audio will you hear like maybe like 10 minutes of ads at the beginning and at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the YouTube, I
YouTube
think they
ones-
just go straight into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they do YouTube ads on there. So
Right.
they don't need to.
So they also
Yeah,
make money
yeah,
on
yeah.
that
but they
end
also
too.
have so many audio listeners that it's still worth it for the company to only do it on audio.
Right,
You know?
right.
Because I know some YouTubers will actually, additionally to having ads through YouTube, they'll shout out sponsors in the middle of their show.
Andrew Schultz does that.
Yeah, lots of people do that. But he doesn't do that. He just goes all the way in.
Fuck, bro.
That's no man. Like this guy is set, man. He was talking about
He's
like
making my hand over
yeah,
fist.
I tried to do some shows, but then apparently Brian Callen got COVID and fucking
and Schaub.
and yeah, you know what? Like Doug, like have you
But
did you
guess
watch?
what? Apparently, Brendan Schaub did the hydrochloroquine, and it worked.
He did.
He did. The doctor said, I don't know where you stand politically, but if you want to do I know Trump said hydrochloroquine and everyone's against it, but it's actually been proven that it's working.
This guy took it.
And he said, okay,
it
I'll take
worked.
it. And it worked. He was 4 days, he was back to normal.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, man.
This
I don't wanna
guy-
hear
see,
that,
It's
bro.
the fucking autism needle thing again. Because Trump said it must be awful. And it's like, oh, it actually was working on people. And the ventilator thing, that was killing people.
Bro, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, like there is a guy
It's
out
crazy.
there. Because I was saying, I'm like, yo, is there somebody whose life has gotten better because of COVID-19? Imagine being a ventilator salesman pre
Yeah, yeah.
and post COVID. Listen, I've worked right? I work in sales,
They're
bro.
gonna look back and call it like the
Plexiglass
No, for real,
guy,
like
yeah.
medical
The
supply
Plexiglass
sales,
guy cleaned up,
dude.
bro.
Medical
the
supply
mask
sales
guy
is
cleaned
a
up.
shit.
The guy in charge of
The
masks.
sanitizer guys.
No, for real though. Like medical supply sales is a shit job.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just like you're dealing with doctors.
Now it's
they're
like-
busy, they're snobby.
Oil money.
Dude, there has to be there was to be a guy who was 2 days away from killing himself. His
like,
wife
fuck
left him.
this.
His fucking kids hate him.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and then now he's just doing cocaine inside the Shangri-La. You know what I'm saying? $35,000
Yeah,
a room.
easy.
It's like, oh, I can't wait.
He's eating sushi $250
You know what I'm saying?
a piece.
You know what I
Just
mean?
fucking,
It's like, oh,
Good
long
lord.
live COVID. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, I'm selling
I hope
truckloads.
this pandemic never
You know, I
ends.
hope
Like,
it
yeah,
never
just
ends.
Like keeps-
I don't know if
You know what I
anybody's
mean?
life generally got better, but a lot of guys dodge bullets, man.
Bro, there is a
Because
guy out
a
there
lot of
praying
guys-
for a second wave. He's like,
Stuff
oh,
didn't happen
Jesus,
to them
please.
that was supposed to happen to them,
Yeah.
but it's a good thing it didn't happen to them because it was supposed to be a bad thing, and they just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it got me
I
out
don't
of
know
a
if that
job
makes
that
any
I was wanting
sense,
to
but,
quit
like,
forever.
Dude, like this, I
Oh,
don't,
yeah?
guys, I don't, yo.
They just laid me off because of
Like, yo,
COVID,
the
and I was
man's-
like, well, I guess that
Beer
settles
man's
that.
got divorced. That they were supposed to get married. I talked about this before. Those guys
Oh,
dodge
yeah.
bullets, man. Because what if they got married, had a family, and then
For
divorced?
real.
You know, and now they have this whole family, and like
That's
just
so much
ugly
worse.
and nobody's talking, and like
Yeah.
the kids all messed up because they're fighting all the time. You know,
Yeah, if
That's
you
not a
hate your
good
bitch,
sign.
definitely it's not a good thing to be quarantined with her. Like you were saying, it's not a good thing to be fucking quarantined with. If you hate this bitch, oh my god, dog. Especially like, listen,
No, man.
the only way you
a
can
lot
do
of people
that.
found out, like we were saying on the other episode, like celebrities who didn't see each other. Like,
But at
we're
least, no,
gonna
but see, those motherfuckers got
so
wings.
many-
They have
Yeah, yeah, I
wings to
guess.
their. You know what I'm saying? If you
You
don't
can
like the
just-
bitch, you can just go to the east
You can
wing,
just go to the
and you
other
don't
side
gotta
of that.
see her. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
in
Yo, did you guys
Brocksville?
hear about the
Alright,
thing how
tell
like
us.
the Secret Service used to like coordinate where Bill Clinton and Hillary would be in the White House, or like where would they be around Bill's like business. Like that's the thing. Apparently they do it for more than one president. Like, that's the thing. Like,
What did they do?
So like they would coordinate. So he has his own security team. Hillary has her own security team, right?
Yeah.
Like
The
now or
teams-
after?
This
Like
is
you-
before when
Okay.
they lived in the White House when
Right,
they
right,
were
right.
president and first lady.
Yeah.
So the security teams coordinate with each other to make sure that Hillary is not near Bill when he's getting his dick sucked. They set it up like that.
No, that's-
they
Those
know
are bros
for-
before hoes.
So they know for a fact.
bros
No,
before
man,
hoes.
hold on.
How could you just
This
say
is
that?
the thing.
What
This
is
is the thing.
the point
This is
of
actually, and this is a thing that they do for presidents on a regular basis.
Dude, if the whole point of Secret Service is to keep the president safe, what is the bigger danger to him than his wife walking in on him getting his dick sucked? That is a direct danger. I would expect, like, if my wife.
Can you imagine Secret Service,
Well,
Mr. President?
you know,
and
Don't forget the
apparently this is-
condom.
this is the
Hands him a
normal
condom.
thing.
Hands him a condom. Don't forget
And
the
apparently
condom.
this
Wear
is a
protection.
normal thing because normally the teams coordinate anyway.
Can you imagine
Bro,
Bill
Like the
Clinton?
teams
It's not just
coordinate
coordinate,
anyways,
bros
but when they
before
have to,
hoes.
they're
No,
just like,
it's
you
not
know?
just coordinating. I'm sure they've sat him down and be like, Mr. President, at what point should we consider shooting this bitch in the head if she gets too dangerous?
I did not
You know what I'm
have
saying?
sexual
That
relations.
shit
They're
was-
not shooting no
If
first
you
remember
remember
that?
that?
You remember on
No,
Online?
There's no
listen,
man
what
that's gonna
is-
just shoot the
Are you
first
kidding me?
lady,
What if she
bro.
takes a knife to the president? She's getting shot in the face.
Little
But
Hillary
yeah, but
Clinton-
yo, if it
Not
got,
just
if
shot.
it got to that
It's
point,
in
if
the
it,
face.
no,
Rip
no,
off
no, 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 no.
her
'Cause if
alien
it got to
mask.
that point, it probably got separated already. Like it was not gonna get to the point where she pulls out a knife.
No.
and
You don't know
no,
that
no.
though. They're in the residence. They're arguing. Da 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 da. Stay away.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
but
mean?
yo, they're-
And the next thing you know, you never seen like
Just,
House
bro,
of Cards.
just think
Do you
about it like
remember
this. Think about it like this.
downloading LimeWire songs?
Every place on earth has its keepers, bro.
Yeah.
Like the president is the president. He's in the White House, but it ain't his damn house. The
No,
Secret
no.
Service controls that.
They protect the house.
Yeah.
And that's
so
when
if
that-
this bitch is trying to stab him,
and
I
to them,
promise
and
you
to
they will
them.
shoot her in the face.
And to them, a president
They would
just
just
gets
tackle
the
her.
family
No,
just get
no,
rotated
no,
out
no,
of there,
no.
bro. Every 4 years or
Yeah.
8 years, they get
Yeah,
somebody new.
yeah.
You know,
Sure.
like
They're not
right now they got
technically
some
loyal to every
madness at the
person.
White House, bro.
But could you imagine, like, Bill? I was gonna
Wait, want
say,
another
you
beer?
no, I'm good for right now. You remember like downloading songs through LimeWire, and at the beginning, sometimes there'd be that clip of Bill Clinton being like, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman. This
Yeah.
beat is brought to you by." Like, it was like somebody doing that voice, and it was like tagged at the beginning of every fucking
LimeWire,
song.
the man said.
LimeWire.
I remember, yo, man, it would take like a
Bro.
day and a half to download some
Yeah.
porn. It's not even like
It's like
porn,
one
bro.
nude photo.
Bro, you never remember beating. Like, I remember beating off.
You're trying to download. Remember trying to download White Chicks, and it's
And
just
bro.
porn. Just
Dude,
all
I remember
porn.
back when Mans had magazines.
I wanna see
bro.
Damon
like,
Wayans.
shit, Mans, you know,
Yo,
like, Mans
Yo,
jerked off to magazines back in the
Fatty's
day,
old
fam.
school,
I'm
bro.
sorry,
He
how
was,
about you,
he was
bro?
jerking off to Sears catalogs up until like
You know
2
what I'm
years
saying?
ago, my nigga.
When
You know
they
what I'm
didn't
saying?
want us to have TV.
Fadi, why do you have all these National Geographic magazines?
Them African bitches with banana titties always turn me on, nigga. It's a special.
I was saying, okay, in
banana-shaped
my
titty hoes.
going back to like the distancing the chick or whatever, in my hometown, there's like this island it's halfway in the middle of, because where the St. Lawrence River flows, it's like in the middle of the U.S. and Canada split it.
Yeah.
Like I can see the U.S. from like the waterfront down in Brockville.
Yeah.
So there's this island called Bolt. It's got Bolt Castle.
Bolton.
It's this big castle on this island. Heart Island is the name of the island. It's shaped like a heart.
Yeah.
There's this big castle called Bolt Castle, and the guy that used to live there had his wife there, and her mom used to live on the island with them. But he built her like a separate house on like a detached island, and she was terrified of water and couldn't swim. So he just put her on this other little
this nigga-
island.
And this
He just
guy
got
went
her
to
in
the
a
next-
boat and rowed over, and was like, "Here you go," and rowed back to his
He's
island.
like, I'll be right back,
Bro,
baby.
how you gonna
yo,
how you gonna Ellis Island your mom, bro? That's
That's
the shit.
crazy.
Even Napoleon, they let him
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? He was a mass murderer. They were
But it's
like,
like it's not far.
You know what I
Like
mean?
like imagine the main island is here, and then the other one is like where that chimney is.
yeah, no, this
Like,
bitch,
but
this
it's-
bitch can
but
show
she
up
would
unannounced.
just be like, she could technically just swim across. It's not like the water is like rapids; it's a river. You know what I mean? Like, but she was that terrified of water, and he fucking knew it. Just
That's
secluded
what
her
happens when your
island.
wife and your mom don't get along. She,
Oh my
she was like,
God.
if she's gonna move in with us,
Yeah.
it's gonna be across the water. So like that,
On
if
the
she tries
island.
to show up unannounced, at least there is a chance this bitch will drown. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, that's some gangster
Make
shit
her
right there.
second guess
Bro,
her
imagine
actions.
like back in the day, these motherfuckers used to like sail through the fucking ocean and shit, dog, on like old ass ships. Like technology.
Dude,
in
imagine
the
the
sea.
eagle being
in
like,
the
I need a
sea now,
castle.
Bro, in the sea now, they have the
Yeah.
wildest technology. Like they're under there in some fucking submarine, like ready to nuke half of the world, bro. Like when you
Dude.
talk about nuking the world, those are the guys letting off the things, bro. Those guys are like,
I was always saying
all
that.
right,
Apparently,
we're gonna level
apparently
this
they
whole
found
island.
a
3,
deeper,
2, 1.
like a deeper ocean. Like they used to think that the Marianas Trench was
Uh-huh.
the deepest part of the ocean, I guess. But apparently there's something even
Bro,
further
they
down.
got
I'm
shit
like,
down there they haven't even
what
found
are
yet,
white
bro.
people doing down there? Get out! What are you
Bro,
doing,
nah,
man?
In
It's
oceans
like
and
Earth
oceans.
Stop
space.
it! You're going
Bro.
to open a portal to
this
hell, white
planet's-
folks.
Is this planet's version of space? Like, it's weird that we have gone to the moon before we've really explored our
Dude,
own oceans.
Talking about like that.
They're
that-
aliens.
Talking about that, the ancient alien theory supports what you're saying right now.
the
The
fucking
ancient
creatures in the
alien
water.
theory
Have you
support
seen
exactly what you're
those?
saying? Because their theory is,
Oh my God.
if they are going to be anywhere, they're in the Arctic waters that
The
man can't go
deepest
into.
depth.
Like
Yeah.
when it's like negative 250.
Why not?
And they're just chilling in the water. Humans can never find them.
No.
They can't get close
Why
enough to
would we
find
go
them.
there? You know what I
You
mean?
know what
Like,
I'm saying? But
if
that's
they're
it.
that
And
smart,
I definitely know that there is no
there's a
niggas
lot
out
of-
there. Like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
apparently there's actual hardcore data to support the fact that there's more like cosmic activity over there.
I believe
Like,
fully
statistically.
in the.
You haven't seen? Have you seen the Meg? Like that movie with Jason
yeah,
Statham?
but this is even next
Bruv.
level, Robbie. We're talking about
Dog.
ancient aliens here. Like they built all this shit.
You think?
Like yo, Maz didn't build the Petra, bro. Okay.
Hey, if the government
like,
confirmed
you
they're
know,
real,
the
they're
pyramids
fucking
were
real.
done by aliens. And that's
Yeah.
fact, bro.
Dude.
Did you watch Transformers,
that's a lot of-
Margie?
that's just
Tell me you
slave
watched
labor.
Transformers when they rolled
Dude.
up to the Petra.
The
Tell me that
pyramids.
didn't make fucking sense. When you saw the thing, you're like, a lie.
Dude,
Yo,
I'm on the 30th
Michael
floor
Bay
of
guy.
my
That
like.
made perfect sense,
I'm on my
fam.
balcony.
Yeah.
I think it was like 3-4 weeks ago. I'm smoking a spliff. I'm on the 30th floor, chilling, watching the lights, and Elon Musk's satellites
Oh yeah, you were saying
fly
that.
by. Have you guys seen those things?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, you gotta check it out. It's fucking crazy. Like there's probably like 12 or 14 of them and they're moving like super fast. It's just these little lights, one behind the other, like, and it's the same exact
crazy.
distance,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I just see it like this. I'm like, oh god, our aliens overlords are
Yeah,
here.
Bro. I've
Bro,
seen some shit too,
I almost
man.
took the baby and started running. I was like, it was me and my girl. We're chilling outside on the balcony. We're like, oh my fucking god, the aliens are here.
Bro,
Get the baby
we saw-
down.
Yo, me and my ex saw some shit. And this is gonna sound dumb as fuck. Whenever I tell a story, it sounds stupid, but I seen it, so I can't like tell you I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So
You can't unsee
We
it.
were up north, man, camping and shit. This was way back in the day, like years ago, bro. And like the sky is beautiful up north when you camp. Like you see the stars are clear, bro. There was one star that was like moving around, bro. And like we like everybody that
Nah,
was there
sounds like
seen
you on
it, bro.
mushrooms,
No,
nigga. You
man.
was on mushrooms.
No, we were
Yeah,
drinking and smoking, but trust me, bro, we were like that shit was moving. I can get it because it was like everybody looked up and was like, yo, what the fuck?
Everybody sees crazy
that
shit
shit is actually,
when they go
and
camping.
Everybody's seen it, and it wasn't just me. Like, there's a group of people that can support this. If you're listening, comment below, man. Let's start this shit off, man.
Dude, everybody sees crazy shit. Like, I remember, man, like years ago, me and my buddies used to go to this.
Where's the ashtray?
There is this singles camping ground. Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
There is this singles camping ground in Wasaga. Where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, usually when you go to regular camping grounds, like, they be like, after 11, you got to keep the noise down there. This place, people just go to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They just go to fuck. I remember this one year, man, went there. I am high as giraffe pussy. Kicking it with this girl. And I remember, like, because, dude, this is going to sound crazy, okay? So we were doing mushrooms, and I was fucking just split it out of my face. And I remember taking off her panties, and she had an unusually large clitoris. Like, I remember just, like stopping. Like, I swear to God, bro.
I know those ones, bro.
Dude, I'm like, you know, this
man.
thing, though, it was like a fist. It was like, it was staring at me. Like this clitoris had a social security number, for sure. Listen. No, for sure. This thing, it was alive. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? And between that and the mushrooms and the sounds outside and being in a tent and like everything, like I just froze and I just stared at it. You know what I mean? Like a cut burglar. You know what I mean? Just like I was frozen for a minute. And next thing I know, I just literally, like, we were just both laying. I don't even know if we fucked. Like, but it felt like it just like I was there for like 20 minutes. I felt like I just looked at it.
That won't hold up in court.
No, dude. Like
Did you not consent? Did you not consent?
Dude, listen. Let me tell you something. The paperwork is available. All right, we don't make those kinds of mistakes.
I'm saying,
did
you not consent?
Did I not consent? I did not consent to have this clitoris ask me about my life.
I'm asking you if she gave you consent. I'm asking you if you gave her consent.
No, I did not. Definitely did not give her consent for her clitoris to look me in the eye.
There's this new comedy on Amazon Prime, and it's fucking hilarious. It takes place in the future, and it's all like there's now this new option where before you die, you can have your mind transplanted into this world, into this like virtual world.
Oh yeah, I think
it's
I
the
know.
whole concept of the show.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because they're like setting it in the future.
Is it actually funny? I've been thinking about like watching.
It's actually good. It's kind of like what's the word? Not like cheeky, but like it's like some parts you're like okay, whatever. But there's some parts that are genuinely funny. Like the fact that the bellhop is got red hair, but he's also a bot. So it's like red hair, ginger, no souls. But like that joke didn't even settle.
Yeah.
That joke didn't even settle till like 4 episodes in, and then I was like, oh my god! It was like one of those things.
Just hate you.
It gave me it gave me the vibe
You're
of
like, oh fuck, that's funny.
what's that Matt Damon movie?
It's fucking, it's funny, man. It's really, it's really funny.
Have you seen that
fucking
Matt
hilarious.
Damon movie where like I think it's like they shrink themselves and they can. They live in like these dollhouses. That's kind of like the vibe.
It's not like
that
that.
he gave
it's
me,
it's
no?
not like that. It's way better than that. That was disappointing. That movie.
It was
I
trash.
Like,
It was super trash.
There's
it's
so
way better
many
than that.
trash movies
But
out there, though.
on that show, because they're in the future, the new way that they're having sex is before you have sex, you each put a GoPro camera on your head and this like voice box, and you look at it like they see each other on the screen and they go, "I consent." And then the other person goes, "I consent." Then they take off the gear and then they have sex.
Fucking A.
It's like,
Fucking A.
well, they like it's because they're setting in the future. They can almost write in the way that they would want to solve problems that we have now. So it's funny to watch like their solutions to these problems.
Think
that we
about
have
it this way:
now.
we live in an age now
It's
where like
hilarious,
what are those machines that they put in? Like when you get like a couple DUIs and they put this machine where you have to kind of blow into the thing before you start your car. Like that is the equivalent of that for the pussy. Like we live in a world now where you have to have like a breathalyzer opener, a consent machine.
You imagine you had to take a breathalyzer test just to see if there's any alcohol in your
y'all remember the
system?
Chappelle show when he had that document? You sign it before you fuck. I don't know. I think it's called like I can't remember what it's called, man. But he did a bit where he had this like document where like they would fuck and he's like, "Yo, sign here." He's like initial here.
Like the lawyers come in, like the lawyers in the bedroom. I think I know this.
Initial here for anal. She just looks at him.
That's
He's
brilliant.
Got that?
It's okay if you're not into it, like, you know.
Just initial here.
You know. What are your thoughts on cunnilingus? Shall we do cunnilingus? It's an offered option. You don't have to choose it.
Yeah, I ain't pussy.
You know what I mean? No, but like I think I remember this kid. Was there like a group of lawyers, like a gang of lawyers, like outside the bed, just looking at them? You know, like, no, my Jews are gonna have to hang around while we do this. It's for security purposes. This
That's
is
insane, dude.
You know, yo, what do you guys think? Have you? Speaking of comedies on Amazon, have you watched what is it? The Amazing Mrs. Maisel.
Great show.
Good show.
Good show.
I'm telling you, like the later, like the
You know who
last.
it's based on?
It's what's her name?
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers. Yeah.
Because my I don't know how he's related to me. He's like a second cousin or something. He lives in Boston. He like older now, but he used to write for Jay Leno and like all of these people, and he wrote for Joan Rivers, and he was like, Joan Rivers was always great. She always paid for the jokes, even if she didn't use them. And then he's the one that told me that Mrs. Maisel was like loosely based on like the way that she was like this woman coming up in comedy and like kind of that similar time, you know. I don't know if she might have met Lenny Bruce. You know, I think she's
but like in the show, like like the first couple seasons were dope as fuck. Like the first 2 seasons, and then like towards like the third seasons, like you watch these scenes where like she's murdering at this show, and you're like, I'm listening to those jokes, and no, I don't think that is the reaction that those jokes will get in real life.
But they're taking into consideration the time period. People saying the F word even would make people go, ooh. Like
motherfuckers used to get arrested.
Because it's like the 60s. Yeah, people are getting arrested. Lenny Bruce got arrested for obscene language. She got arrested in the show for like just showing her tits or whatever.
Yeah, you guys,
like,
you want to hear some fucked up shit? It's something happened to me,
It's
bro.
weird, but like I get what you're saying, but it's
dude, I have a 10-minute bid on
frame.
toilet babies.
Yeah,
you understand?
I was
I would not have
involved
survived
in a professional conversation, work related, and we were talking, and I said to the man, this guy that works with me, and I'm like, yo, nice jeans, no homo. And everybody's looked at me like. And I caught myself, I'm like, oh, man, you can't be saying shit like that. Because that shit the man them say from back in the day.
Oh, yeah,
like,
dude.
Whenever, like, you give a man a compliment, you toss that in. Like, it's a thing. I'm sorry for breaking the news to y'all, but...
What's... like, who was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, this used to be Bloods. Now,
it's gotta go,
that's another example of cultural appropriation. I can't believe the white man had the gall of taking the blood sign. I saw that video too. Like there was this cop. That was. It's
not a blood sign. It's a 3-pointer sign. I thought that's where you were going.
No. The blood. Like this is some some swoop shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's but how they talk. Yeah, they change all the B's to C's and shit, or like the C's to B's. And like it's bold outside.
No. But
it's bold, motherfucker. Bold or what?
Like, what do you mean it's bold outside? Like outside is courageous? It's courageous outside, nigga? Is that what you're telling? No. But like, yeah, no. So I saw this video.
Real, man. Shit gets extremely real, really fast. You know?
No, but there was this video of this cop, and they were like at a protest, and they were separating, I guess, like the Black Lives Matter guys from these white supremacist dudes, I guess. And the dude put up that like the Proud Boys or whatever the fuck his symbol, but. I'm like, oh shit, this niggas is Bloods. Turns out, nope, these are just some racist motherfuckers, and they just got the same gang signs. Like, dog, like, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yo, did you guys see that video of that black dude? Like when those guys were walking in the woods, and the black dude got pinned against a tree and shit. Did you guys see that shit? Oh man, dude, you have to see it. It was just like these couple liberal dudes just walking through the woods, and they just. I guess they walked on like private property or something like that, or they thought that they had like permission to cross. And it was this black dude with 5 of his white friends. And this is somewhere in like rural, is it Michigan? It's Indiana. This is in Indiana. And these fucking hillbilly dudes just come out of the fucking woodworks. And they are losing it. They're like, you fucking liberal fucks. We told you this was private property. Like, how dare you? Yo, so it turns out like they get into an argument. And in the video, they're holding the black guy against a tree. And this dude is holding onto the tree, pinning him against it.
I saw that. Yeah, Katie was gonna like get fucking hung to the tree.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Yeah,
it was
like,
some savage shit.
Life terrifying shit, man. That's insane, bro.
Oh man, yeah. But these guys, they were drunk. You can see like they were drunk as fuck. And they made no arrest too. But these dudes, you could see. You know when somebody's just looking for a fight?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, I just want to beat up some liberals. Yeah. Like he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I just want to stomp some AOC supporters.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? And I say, like, looking at the world that we live in, fuck it.
That's fine.
I understand them sometimes.
I heard they fucking they charged the guys that killed Pop Smoke Yeah,
Oh, they did?
Yeah, that guy's getting a death sentence. He's going death row, man.
It's a kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was some kid.
Some-
Yeah.
How old? How old? How old
Yo,
is the
some-
kid?
He was
kid
young, man.
looking
He
for
was
clout.
young. He was
How
young,
old is he?
man. I don't know how old he was. But
He was
young.
pretty young. He was maybe like 16, 17. Like he was a
Yeah,
kid,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, that guy's getting the chair.
Got tipped
bro.
off, and he was like, "Well, this is a good way to get famous."
But see, you know what though? That's a great example that clout kills.
Yeah.
You know how this guy got caught up? He
They should add this
received
online.
some free merch
Can we
from
make some
Mike
merch?
Amiri.
Can we make some merch that says "Clout Kills"?
Clout kills,
Can we do
absolutely.
that?
Yeah,
Clout
absolutely.
Kills
That
merch?
should be
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy got some
I
merch.
mean, his merch.
No, this guy got some merch from Mike Amiri. Like it's like they make these like expensive jeans and shit. And he gets these bags, so he's trying to stunt. He films it for Instagram, and he still has the tags on it that have his address. He was dead that afternoon. He never even got to wear them goddamn jeans. That's what pisses me off the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Who
fucked up.
inherited the jeans, nigga? Like somebody,
That's
you know what I'm
fucked,
saying?
bro.
That's
Crazy. They're killing all the good rappers, man.
he was.
He was, yo, his shit was fire, bro.
It was fine. He has, but he
And
all his shit sounded the same
short-lived
though
too,
to me,
It was
man.
short-lived, but it's
Yeah.
a new style. It's,
You-
like his flow was just different. It was like a DMX, but like a new age, you know?
Yo, 50 Cent did this this interview on Lil Wayne's. I guess it's like a podcast. He has a show on Apple Radio, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, Pop Smoke is the example. Like he's like 50 Cent is the example of get rich or die trying
Yeah.
when you actually succeed. Pop Smoke is the example of what happens when you die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's some cold ass
Yeah,
shit because
that's
Pop
fucking
Smoke is
crazy.
super inspired by 50 Cent.
Yeah, dog.
You know what I'm saying? The same style. He's like,
Yo,
that is
50's
what
a
happens.
fucking G.
He's cold
Yo,
as a
honestly,
motherfucker.
Man, 50's one of the coldest human beings on planet Earth.
Do you know him and T.I. are
This
beefing
guy does
hard
not
right
give
now,
a
eh?
Fuck.
Him and T.I. are beefing hard.
I want to beef with 50, man.
No, you don't want to. 'cause see-
T.I.'s a G too, though. T.I.'s got beer tanks, bro.
No, 50 is a bully.
yeah,
you have to
but-
understand.
yeah,
Like,
50's
you're
a
not
bully.
going to win. You know what I'm saying?
50's not a guy you want to get caught on range
He's the
with,
American
bro.
version of top five.
That
He's the
won't
type of
end
nigga to snatch your chain with your brother's picture on it and flush it in the toilet. That's the kind of pettiness that you can get from Curtis Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, do you see why they beefing? Like, do you watch those versus bouts?
Some of them. Like
Some of them, huh?
I don't really catch too much of it. I used to watch them heavy back in the day, bro.
No. Like the ones that do it now, where they
Oh, the
like you would
fucking-
have like
yeah.
the two celebrities go against each other.
Yeah,
Some of them were really good.
I saw Jada Fab, bro. That's it, bro.
Was
That's
that-
all
oh,
I
yeah?
watched. Yeah, I took that in.
I haven't seen that one.
Because I wasn't watching them too tough, and I'm like, yo, I got to check this out. And I checked it. I caught Quarantine Radio. Everybody caught Quarantine Radio.
You were
bro.
just trying to see some pussy on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yo,
That's what you were
but I
doing.
wasn't, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It just
Yeah.
happened, bro. I wasn't expecting to see ass shaking and shit.
Yo, by the
bro.
way, Fatty, I have to mention
See
this
who
on
he's
the show.
hanging out with?
Yo,
He's hanging out with Kylie Jenner and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. This guy saw that on
Yo,
World
this guy
Star.
won quarantine.
Yo.
Like, he
Yeah,
fucking
he's the
won.
king of quarantine.
Yo.
King of
for real.
quarantine. for
Fatty,
real.
by the way,
I've heard somebody call him that already, bro.
Yeah,
Fatty, I never actually got to thank you because this is how you know that a motherfucker is really your friend, okay? Fatty messages me one day during quarantine. He's like, yo, OnlyFans got hacked, nigga. This is crazy. Here is a password, nigga. You got maybe 2 minutes. You got maybe 2 minutes to find out. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, this shit got hacked. Turns out OnlyFans really did get hacked. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's...
Yeah,
that's-
shit, bro. I saw that online. I sent it to all the
It's like, send it to all the men. So it was this massive file of these, like...
Yeah, with just the link. But yo, I didn't, to be real with you, I didn't even click the link because I thought it was going to be fraud stuff.
you know what I mean? You thought it was
Nigerian
Hushpuppi. You're like, this smells of this as Hushpuppi. Oh, that
Yeah,
Got
bro.
Hushpuppi written
This
all
is
over it.
all over it,
But
son.
yo, enough guys that
You
said
know,
it
sponsored
took
by
too long to log
Hushpuppi.
in and they couldn't log in. And I was like, yo, I don't even know. I can't even know the next login. That shit's fucked.
No, yeah, no, but like...
you know what's even worse? There was a guy that was like subscribing to these girls' channels and then expose them to their families, bro.
Bro,
Like
that's
full on
fucked up.
You're
exposure to the family. And like, yo, this guy had a list of fucking girls that he went through.
That's
and like he was
crazy.
getting
See,
calls.
that guy right there, we're gonna need toes. We're gonna need toes. We cannot fit,
We're
no.
gonna need a
We're gonna need
toe.
toes, bro. We're gonna need
necklace.
toes, my nigga.
It's
We're gonna
fucking
need toes.
That's another shirt, a
diabolical.
toe necklace.
Exactly.
Yo, that guy's not
We're
even
gonna need
evil.
toes.
He's diabolical.
Oh man,
Like,
no.
he just
You are
destroyed her life.
everything that is wrong. You not only you are a danger to yourself, but you're a danger to the people around
Yeah.
you. That guy right there, see that guy shoots schools. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude is supposed to be taken out of the public. He's the same as those like, you know, those teenage boys that get to fuck their teachers and then go tell their moms. You are on that same level to me, nigga. You what?
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin the life of this angel. that try to make a little boy dream come true, and you're gonna fuck it up for everybody else waiting in the background. That's crazy, nigga. I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like this year's been like fucked. But yo, it's almost the end of the year, and we gotta like maneuver somehow, man. You know, like,
Do you think Kobe is sitting back in heaven, being like,
"Woo,
"Woo,
sorry,
I dodged a bullet"?
yeah, bro. Honestly, man, like shit's wilding right now, man. We gotta like we have to finish the year in style. Like, you know, we can't just let the year just die like that, bro. Like, the year's almost done. It's like, yo, that's now it's gonna start fucking snowing again, fam.
Dude, I'm just mad. I'm just mad. Caravan is canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, it just no. But you know what though? Like, I have a theory, man. This pandemic is God asking us to atone for the sins that were committed during hot girl summer. That is really. This is like the last.
We talked about this last episode.
I'm telling you,
dude.
dude.
We destroyed this topic last episode, bro.
You know what I mean? It's
That's what happens.
You know what I mean?
Was
It's
it pregnant girl winner or some shit?
Yo, dog. You know how many of these hoes out here like couldn't take their babies to get his eye test or his hearing test and shit?
I don't know, man. But yo, honestly, like, yo, let's talk about let's talk about politics for a second, okay? Because like I'm just like talking about anything now.
You guys see Jagmeet Singh riding down the street looking like a Mexican gang member?
His
You know what I'm saying? I was like, who is this SA with this beard and where is he going? You know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
I like Jagmeet still.
He's
I like Jagmeet. He's a good dude, bro.
No, he fucks. He fucks. For
Yo,
sure.
this guy was at Bankus' show.
He gets pussy.
Then Bankus was on stage, like doing a bit about Jagmeet, and this guy's like, this guy looks like Jagmeet, and it was Jagmeet.
Yeah,
the guy's like, oh shit, that's Jagmeet, and this guy's like,
You
what's
picked
up?
a time to be
Like,
racist,
yo,
Benjamin. You picked a time to be racist.
Smashing this bit.
That's
It's
crazy.
a fucking fire bit, man. It's fucking Bankus, bro. He killed it. And this guy has a picture on his Instagram, just like front of the bar after. You know, this guy got the photo.
That is wilderness.
That's
That is
fucking
wilderness.
sick, bro.
That is wilderness.
I like Jagmeet, bro.
Imagine
He's a good
talking
youth.
shit. Imagine talking shit about somebody.
And
as you're doing it, you're just like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? But at least it's not somebody like Mike Tyson. Like, imagine talking shit about Mike Tyson.
But yo,
Who said that? Was it Eddie Griffin? Who said that they were doing a show? I think it was either him or Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
One of those guys out here, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, going on about fucking Mike Tyson,
But
and he looks
enough-
like there's
enough
Mike Tyson in the
comics-
goddamn
enough
audience right
comics
there.
have that bit though. I think I heard Chappelle do a bit where he like fucking he was doing some Tyson was there. Like Chappelle has this Tyson bit. Chris Rock, no, he doesn't have a Tyson bit. But weird people have Tyson bits, bro.
What do you guys think of?
I don't know about it.
What do you guys think about Chappelle's last YouTube special there?
Bro, that was honestly, man, like that was America needed to hear that. I don't think it was a comedy show.
No.
It was like a TED Talk.
I think it was renting.
That was a TED Talk.
I think
my
it was.
brother.
I think it was like the last bit of like a comedy special that he did tape.
It was the incoherent ramblings of a syphilitic brain.
No, he wasn't
Because
incoherent, man. He
because
wasn't
they've been
incoherent.
doing
He
like
wasn't incoherent. He was definitely sober.
they've been
But
doing.
the vibe is just different. That vibe.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Johnny, but like that vibe just felt different from the top down. It just felt like. Okay, this is
Yeah,
not
but make me
normal.
laugh, nigga.
This
Like,
is
you know,
not-
things
this
are
is not
rough
normal
already.
Dave Chappelle
I don't
show.
want to see Dave
You
Chappelle
see
angry.
Chappelle, and he's always on a nice stage. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah. He's
unless
always
you know?
perfectly set up. But like,
Yeah.
I think like he was just wanting to say something. But that was also the weird part about it when he was like, "I'm gonna let these streets talk as I talk."
Yo,
You know what I
side
mean?
note,
Like-
not saying that wasn't a nice stage that he was on. I'm just like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
It was his
I'm talking
backyard, eh?
I'm talking
No,
about,
it's-
I'm talking
it's,
about like this, from
it's,
the
it's like a friend.
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
like a
production-
friend of his, like,
production
yeah.
point of view, you know?
They rent out. It's like I think they do like weddings or something.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
it's like a wedding
chapel
banquet place.
thing.
Yeah, I guess
But apparently they're doing regular shows there. Like they've been doing.
it would be weird. Like
Weekly
it's.
shows.
I mean, like I haven't like the couple shows that I've done now since COVID. Like I haven't gone to be like because like you know the park like band show is like probably like 500-600 people. So you're not that close to the audience or so per se, right? But like in his, you know, he has a more kind of like intimate kind of setup, and people have masks on them. Is it
Yeah.
weird? It's one thing to because we feed off laughter, right?
You can see it in
You know what I mean?
people's
Like, we-
eyes though, and you can still hear laughter through a mask.
Yeah, I just
in unison as a group when a joke hits, like you'll be able to hear it.
I feel like it would be like it would be the same thing as performing at a Mortal Kombat Christmas party. Like imagine the Mortal Kombat characters at Christmas parties.
The Mortal
You know
Kombat
what I mean?
Christmas party.
The Mortal Kombat Christmas party.
I can't tell if Scorpion's laughing at that one.
Scorpio,
or
you
not.
liking that one? You liking that one? I
Yeah.
can't. You know what I mean? That's
I'm not
crazy.
sure how to feel about this.
Yeah, man. Like that's why, man. I decided I'm gonna start producing a show, man. I'm fucking like
Yeah,
I
bro.
need,
Let's get
I
at it,
need
bro.
like
This
I
one?
can't. Huh?
I said this one.
No. I'm saying like I need a consistent stage, bro. There's too much. It's bottling up now.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about like the fact that you can't do stand up right now? Well, I mean,
Yo, honestly, for me, man, like I missed it.
Fatty, talk closer to the mic. Like,
Okay, I miss it. I miss it. I really missed it when quarantine started and it stopped. But like now that the chain is broken, because I was on a like daily show grind.
Yeah,
bro.
you were hustling, bro.
And then like once that chain broke, man, like I just like I'm so far back. I gotta like catch back up to it. Now.
I couldn't even do my
Yeah.
jokes
I'm
if I
fairly new
tried.
to comedy, man.
you know what? Like I
that's
saw.
the thing. I forgot
even
beer
remember
my
half
shit.
of them.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the other day I was high shit. And I'm trying to think of my bit. And I'm like, I lie. I gotta read my shit.
I know, like,
that's what sucks. You gotta watch.
I've been
over
seeing
your video.
I've been seeing that a lot. Like there's this post that was
smoke a lot of weed,
this
man.
post I
Like,
saw
I
about
can't
this
remember
girl
that
like she's a comic or whatever, and she's talking about how like she wasn't writing all quarantine and stuff like that.
I
and
think I
stuff.
saw it. Yeah.
But see, to me, man, like you know what happened? Like I was doing those Instagram videos, right? Those
Yeah.
quarantine.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
dude, I literally have a whole new hour.
Yeah.
That are like, just because I
some
was doing those
ranting and-
videos,
yeah.
and then like and then there's all kinds of material coming out of it, and
Yeah.
it forced me to having to
Keep
create
the cycle
content.
going,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah.
had to,
and
I
you
had to
and
do
you
it.
had a longer time per bit. Like
Yeah,
you had your own
yeah.
control of it. Like
Yeah. You know what I mean? So a lot of it is gonna
Yeah.
all be
Can you
it's all
imagine you're
material.
sitting
anyway.
in
It's
your
gonna be
car
you
and
spitting
someone
out,
gives you a
man. You
light,
gotta
like
piece it
flash
together.
their fucking lights.
No,
at
but
you?
I'm not like those things. I'm not renting. Like they actually like I have to
Yeah,
write
yeah.
them. Like it's
Oh,
not. Yeah, no,
okay,
it's
okay,
not.
okay.
No, no, it's a written.
So this guy's
Ah,
gonna
You know what I
be
mean?
like, those Jews. Like, whoa, Robbie, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? So yeah. So
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
that kind of put me in that position where I had to, make sure I was on my P's and Q's,
Yeah,
right? Like
and it's
I
just
got
something
to
you set up yourself, right? So
You know what I mean?
Can't sit
But
on my
like, yeah,
P's and
I gotta-
Q's like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
A scholar and a gentleman. Don't forget that. A savant really is a
this
term. that I-
gentleman motherfucker over here with his P's and Q's.
we're LXG
I like
over
that,
here.
bro. I like that, bro.
But don't you guys miss like fucking the feel? Like there's nothing that broke my heart than
Yeah,
when I
I
found
do
out that the
miss-
underground is closed.
Oh,
Bro, that shit.
and then
shit.
the corner up for lease.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
And then
Which
Alt
one?
Dot sold Alt Dot Comedy
Yeah,
Lounge with the
yeah.
Rivoli.
Oh
The Rivoli was an amazing place.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna mean that they're
120
not gonna
Diner.
do comedy there anymore.
Oh, yeah?
They just still
120
there.
Diner. Yeah, but somebody else is gonna move in and buy
Hey, but you
that
know what
shit
though? You know
now.
what that means? You gotta corner the market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna
We
separate
gotta
the
be
boys
we
from.
gotta be your only source of comedy, guys. You can't watch
Bruh.
anybody else, bro. Just
That's what I'm
get our
that's what
shit
I'm
and
trying to
watch
do
it,
out here, son.
and just stay tuned, bro. Stay
I might
tuned.
even get a liking to it and become the Don King of comedy. Nigga, just how you're abusing these little boys. You want to
Just
get on the
keep
show,
growing this
baby?
straight up.
It's between me and Bankers, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna need some toes. We gonna need some toes. You
Can
know
you
what I'm saying?
paint your side all silver?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Toes heavy
You know what I
Wear
mean?
big chains and a mink coat.
exactly. Like, yeah, I'm the new king of Toronto comedy, son. I'm gonna need. I have a
Dapping
list of
people up.
names. You know what I'm saying? I have a list of names like. Let's talk about July 16th, 2014.
Yeah.
When I tried to ask you for
Imagine
a
you
spot,
only hit
and
up-
you said, and I quote, message me on Facebook. And here I have the message where you left me on raid. I don't think we can do business, my brother. You know what I mean? Like,
We're in
just,
the same chat. I can see that you didn't read the last one. Yeah.
I can see what happened.
Fair
here,
enough.
You know? I don't know.
I was thinking about trying to figure out how I can do shows back here.
Bro, you can
There was
set
so
up a
much
sick
drama
show
in the
here, man.
community, too.
Just set it up, man, and we'll do it, bro. Like, just set it up, put like 6 chairs, like one over there. Like we could do like people sit over there, people sit over there, you know.
Dude,
Standing room
there
only
is
shit.
so much drama in the community too. So that last show that I was supposed to do on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we had like it was Matt Duffy and Louis Moulds. Shout out to those dudes. And so apparently there is some
The
comic chick.
The one
No,
you
I was.
promoted.
No, dude, I was involved. Like I like
Spent
working up.
so long promoting that gig and then it gets canceled.
Dude, out of nowhere, bro. No, because like, no, man, like so long. What are you saying? Like so long? Like I took out.
You were like, "What's the
fucking
address?"
That's
microphone.
happened to me,
Me
though.
get
That's
the
happened to me,
address.
though.
You know what I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
dude?
lie.
It's
That's happened to me beer
I
times.
know, yeah, on the line, yeah, that's true. The
At
last
the
episode.
end.
You know what I
The
mean?
big show
But like,
was
no,
supposed
but
to
see,
do. I had to do that with the
Yeah.
people.
no, but yo,
But
guys,
they-
so
they
take this in
understood,
though.
you know?
So there is some chick. There's some chick. Apparently, she's a comic. I forget
Yeah.
her fucking name. I woke up to some Facebook fucking beef the other day.
Yeah. We don't need
So-
to mention names.
So this chick, like, no, but like this is relevant. So
Sure.
apparently, I don't know if she was in a relationship with Matt Duffy, whatever, but she's the one that reported the show,
Uh-huh.
and she bragged about it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And she bragged about it on Twitter. So I guess like Matt Duffy took a screenshot of the thing and put it on Facebook. And man, I lost my marbles, bro. I'm like, who this? You unscrupulous bitch. You unscrupulous, thankless bitch. You out here canceling comedy. You call yourself. So apparently the thing is like, it's not a safe environment. She doesn't feel safe because women don't get enough stage time.
Was that
at
why?
these shows? I swear to God, that's what happened.
It wasn't 'cause of COVID.
unfunny, unscrupulous bitch called in because she's saying like, oh, Matt Duffy does not give, I guess, enough spots to women.
Yo, honestly, bro.
Oh my God.
Nothing to do with COVID.
We don't need toes. We don't
Not
need toes on this
COVID?
one. We don't need
Not COVID though.
like,
Nothing to do with
this guy
COVID.
the
no. So here's what happened. So she reported it. Apparently, like she sent an email to. She called the cops or whatever. So the cops ended up
I
showing
don't
up.
think she called the cops. I think she like sent an email to the city.
Something, but the cops showed up at the venue,
which
and
obviously the city would just call the cops.
yeah.
It's like,
And
you
by
just-
the way,
I
Louis
didn't
Smalls-
talk to the main guy. I talked to the middleman who talked to the main guy.
So
it's like,
but like
what?
the way she fucking bragged about it too,
Yeah.
she put up this fucking little pompous status. So now
What
there
was
is
it? What was the
oh
status?
man, she said some shit like I can probably fucking find it.
Yeah,
Like
sorry.
I
actually,
think she said.
let me read it for you guys so you guys understand
What'd she say?
how
I think she said like
oh no let's
calling the police on a comedy
no
show.
no
that's not safe.
let's actually read it so you
Yeah.
guys can understand why
Yeah.
I-
But we
I-
also
we
have
need
to remember
toes.
that like not a
Bro,
lot of
you
people care
never-
about the
you
Toronto comedy scene.
no but this
so
is
just
this
like
is different.
with names
This is
and shit,
different.
like we don't need to call people out. We can just talk about.
Fuck that bitch. Her name is Kelsey Ryan. I'll call her out right now, bitch. I'll call you right now by your name. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, son. So she's like calling the cops.
He speaks for 1/3.
Listen,
Hey, for
my
me,
views are the
I
views of the
neither deny or support
You know?
that statement, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, but check this out. So
Pleading
call
the
it. So
fifth.
here's what she said. She's like calling the cops to get an illegal and unsafe comedy show run by an abuser in your neighborhood canceled is not okay. Emailing the city, however.
That's a meme.
Dude, listen. Really? Never?
Yo,
There's never
that's
no
good.
reason to
Yo,
hit a
you
woman.
ne- you never
Anyways, okay,
informed.
whatever.
You
You know
never
what?
informed.
I'm baptized. I don't give a fuck.
This good as
Stand
read
that,
the
bro.
Bill
I
Greer
don't
heavy.
get
That's
why
fucked up.
There's no reason to.
Both sides.
There's no reason, really,
This guy
ever,
did the Bill
ever.
Greer
There's no
that
reason to
There's
ever
no
put your
reason.
paws on a bitch. Ever.
Both
Like
sides.
no time. Like this, like right here, we don't need
Bill Greer
toes.
ate that steak.
Both
You know what I'm saying?
sides
Like,
to me
it's-
though, both sides to me are like is just stupid because like one, I'm like if you want to go and possibly get coronavirus to do some shitty open mic, power to you, go for it. And then two, the other side, I'm like I get that you are upset that like this person is running this show, but like you can just ignore it.
But calling
Like,
it
why does-
unsafe,
but
first
why
of
does-
all,
why do people feel like it's their duty
no,
to
but like,
do these
who
things? That's
told
my
you
problem.
that a comedy show is a safe space, simple bitch?
Yeah.
Our job is to
Yo,
find
Robbie,
clever
man,
ways to
Robbie,
be
man.
rude.
Robbie,
It's not.
Robbie,
Listen,
Robbie.
man. Listen. If you're funny, this
Robbie.
is shit that
But, like,
people
no,
say when
like,
they're not
I
funny.
get
If
the
you're
safe
not
space
funny,
thing, but it
you're
should
not
be
funny,
a
bro. That's why
separate-
you're not getting spots. Let's tell the truth. You're not getting spots because you're not funny, bitch. That's really what the problem is.
Do you remember when like alt
You know what I'm
comedy?
saying? Work on the funny. Work on the
Do you
funny.
know how, like-
and I promise you will get spots.
Do you know
what
how
I'm
like
saying?
alt comedy all of a sudden like made this like appearance within like stand up comedy that had been for a while, and it was like the same thing as like woke comedy, whatever, is getting that kind of same treatment that like alt comedy or like an improv comedy got at the same time. It's like what we need to realize is like who gives a fuck? You're not going to change their opinions. They're not going to change our opinions. So why don't we just stick to our fan bases and you just stick to growing your own fan bases, and everyone can do comedy in their own spaces.
But see,
Just be explicit with it. No woke comedy. No explicit
what
comedy.
the fuck is woke
Like
comedy though?
separate-
Like
But
what the
they
fuck
have
does that
those.
even mean?
woke
have
comedy is
those.
progressive comedy that is always punching up. Whereas the other form of comedy, say like your edginess or your blue material, it doesn't care where it punches.
See, no.
It's,
I don't buy that.
It's the
I
traditional.
don't buy that. That's semantics. There
You
is
don't-
two kinds of comedy.
you
There
don't
is
think
funny
that-
comedy.
you
There
don't-
is non-funny comedy. It's never about what
why,
you say.
Why does it
Listen,
matter
you
though?
can
Like,
be
why do you
woke.
want to
Listen,
persecute
you can
someone
be
that can still
woke.
get laughs?
Yo,
Look,
you
you know
both
what I
have
mean?
a valid point. There's funny, not funny, but true say they have safe rooms and shit.
Yeah.
No,
But
but
you-
listen,
you're
that's what I
both
mean.
are
you
speaking
can
the
be
same
woke.
point.
You
Have a
can
safe
do
room.
because it's
They
never.
have
Listen,
those.
comedy.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
real thing.
Comedy is never about what you say. It's how you say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But comedy's
Dude,
also subjective in a sense
Bro,
that like
I've-
if they can fill up
Bro.
audiences and get them to laugh, power to you. I don't want to do that space. That's fine. I'll go do another space.
Bro,
And make
first-
people that want to
when I
hear
but
first-
that
see, when,
comedy.
when,
When I
like,
started
I think the
doing
kind of
comedy,
comedy that you're talking about,
Yeah.
that's not comedy. That's called virtue signal.
That's what you think.
You know what I'm
though.
saying? No, that's virtue
I'm
signaling.
saying-
You're just trying
I'm
to.
saying
you
that's
know what I'm
what
saying?
you think,
Helicopter your
though.
dick in the fucking
Guys,
air.
somebody-
so you
guys,
can
when I first started doing comedy, I did a show at the safe room. I didn't know it was a safe room. I didn't know what safe rooms were.
Yeah.
And this was back like my third or fifth show maybe. And I would say fuck like every other word, bro. I was saying fuck, shit. Like I was going, every second word was a swear word.
Yeah.
I got a talking to afterwards, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was a
Yeah.
thing. You
Oh,
I didn't
for
know
real?
This was a thing. I didn't perform there
Bro,
since.
this chick,
I'm
like,
busy,
fuck
though.
it, I name her name. Fuck it. This girl, Rush Kazi, she fucking banned me
Oh, man, she's cool.
off her show. So she I don't know what she hosts a show on like Hawaii bar or something like that. And
Bro,
one
I
night
got
I'm
nothing
there
against
and
her.
I
She's
made
cool.
some comment about like some girl made a joke. I was like, and I made some comments about it was some kind of like super feminist heavy joke. And I was like, ooh, let's not burn our bras on the stage. There is a designated area in behind the back of the room. And everybody fucking laughed in the room. So I got a stern message the next day. I will have you know that this show is a safe space where people come to express themselves. You making jokes about bra
Yeah.
burning is unwelcome. I'm
but
like,
yo,
bitch,
But you
come on.
know what we
Yo,
gotta
at the
start
end of the
saying
day-
those
at the
people
end
is
of the day,
just
it's her
okay.
room, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's
just
her
gotta be
room.
like,
Just don't
okay,
do- don't
those
do
are
the
your
show if you don't
rules.
wanna drop the
yeah,
thing, you know?
like I wouldn't
It's
let
her room.
I wouldn't let people that didn't send me a video come do my show. That was my rule. I didn't care what
Yeah,
your
it's her
material
fucking
was.
room. She can
That
do
was just a
whatever the
rule
fuck
I
she wants.
established. She wants to feel safe. Let her fucking feel safe. She got that room on her own. That's what I'm saying is like we feel like so like it's our our duty to engage in these like battles. It's like we don't have to.
Yeah.
You can just
I
block
met-
people
I
on
met- what's
Facebook
her
all the
name?
time. Just block them in real
I
life.
went there.
Nah, I like Facebook arguments though, man. I wake up on a Sunday. Sometimes I'm in a mood. I wake up, I'm like, I'm ready to get into an altercation about race.
And your
You know what I
algorithm
mean?
is just gonna
It's-
keep feeding you that though. It's just like a nest, like a.
No, I like
cycle.
it. I like those long
Oh my
comment
God.
threads. Like, there are some people that like, for example, I have this guy that I know. His name is Dennis. And shout out to Dennis if you're listening, because this guy too, like sometimes.
Shout out Dennis.
You know what I
Huh?
mean? But this dude sometimes is one of those like super hardcore like Trump supporter, da 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 da.
Yeah.
So I'll find like random articles like when there was the whole thing about Trump, saying that people should inject.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
And it was bullshit, but I
those
just
bleach
sent it
and
to
shit.
him and attacked him.
Oh.
Just to be like, come on, baby, let's dance, let's go. Woo, this guy will write paragraphs, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook will be like, see more. You know what I mean? Like, this guy will go on. That's the kind of friend that I like.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? We hate each other biblically, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This shit is different. You know?
That shit hits too hard. I don't think it's.
You don't do that though. You guys don't engage.
No,
you guys
no.
don't engage in Facebook comment. Like,
I'll start
Nah, man, I
typing
don't
and then
comment too
catch
tough.
myself and then just delete and just go away from whatever it was.
This is not me. This
Nope,
is not
no,
me.
I don't do
No,
this.
no.
I don't do this.
I
don't
only do
reply
that
like
when
this.
I'm using too many racial slurs. I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't call people gypsies so early in
Maybe
the
I
morning.
should edit
You know
these
what I mean?
comments in Notepad.
You know what I mean? Before let me do.
Let me write it out in Evernote first.
Let me brainstorm it really quickly. Do some key points that I want to address in a comment.
Evernote for when you want to get into an argument, but you don't want to type it into the replies yet.
Sometimes though, man, it's a good idea, man. This has happened to me, like, especially with work. Like something will happen, like a deal won't go through, and you just want to fucking snap at the client. You're like, you motherfucker, we do.
Yeah.
But then I was like, calm down a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think.
like,
I don't
okay,
think.
relax.
Let's take a breath.
I'm in the rat
I mean?
race right now. I need to slow this down.
If I still feel this way 15 minutes from now,
Then we'll kill.
then
we'll
we
get
can
toes.
talk. We'll talk about toes. We can talk toes. We can talk toes
We
when
can talk toes.
when we're 15 minutes in. You know what I mean?
We're at an hour and a half. I don't know what time you guys gotta go. It's about 8:15.
Yeah. That
What are you saying, Fadi?
I can chill for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can keep it going.
I'm kicking this shit. The weed is burning nice. And, you know what I'm
going
saying?
at like 15 minutes or something.
I don't know, nigga. When you gonna do? When we'll go until
I
we're no
don't
longer
know,
ready to
I
go.
don't know.
See, it's that white people punctuality.
I
He
can't
needs
go
to
all
have.
night.
He needs a
I need a
destination
time. I
time.
need
Like,
a
listen,
time.
you have to understand my genes, the way my genetics are set up. I need to know. I need to know.
I got shit to
You
do.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know. But yeah, man, like fucking like yeah. So no, I'm starting the show starting July 25th is the first. That's the first one that we putting together. It's actually a Watts.
Is it outside or inside?
Yeah, so it's on the patio. So it's called Watts
nice.
Restaurant.
So
it's right on Eglinton Square. Huh?
You gonna bring the crowd, or they have a crowd? You think they're gonna have a crowd?
Oh yeah, no, dude, I got this fucking setup. Yeah, they got their own crowd too. Like they get like 200 people there. Like they have this huge
yeah,
patio.
but they're not gonna have 200 people there. There's no way.
It's a Saturday
60,
night.
bro.
It's a Saturday night for sure. It's gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna be like a 30-seater, bro. Tops.
No, man, like it's
You just can't have that many people at one place.
okay. No, maybe not 200. Okay,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
see the
yeah.
venue though to know.
Yeah.
No, even
I mean,
if it was you, the indoor gatherings.
Yeah.
What?
So that's why, we're probably expecting like a good 30, 50,
Yeah.
like a good 30.
Hey everybody, it's Johnny Rogers here. Thank you so much for listening and making it this far in the podcast. If you can just do us a quick favor, to literally take you 10 seconds, just take a quick screenshot of your phone right now, share that you're listening to us on Instagram. Don't forget to tag at MDACpod, and maybe we'll repost it in our stories. As always, we appreciate everyone that listens. If you're listening to us on iTunes, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review and share an episode with your friends. All right, now back to the episode.
See, this is where if you're a cool guy like Joe Rogan, you just start pulling out your knives and showing them when there's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's like that little.
Look at this cock. This cock.
It's like yeah.
Much
So
bigger
look
than
at
this
this.
cock.
You know, like this is what I use. But yeah, so the show start July 25th. Watts Restaurant. It's 1 Eglinton Square. In Scarborough. This is so it's a 30, 50 people sitter, man. So we're gonna put the Eventbrite page up probably I would say next week. And yeah, man, just start getting some people to get some tickets and fucking come support live fucking comedy, son.
Are you gonna post the address online and advertise for it?
I don't know. Is that Kelsey fucking whatever her name, bitch? Like I don't know. Now she's gonna be like,
you just,
now I
but see-
believe we're gonna get reported.
oh no, but see, you know what it is though, bro?
Now I feel like
Let me
you
do
almost let
something.
her. Somebody heard this and we're like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna
it'll be
report
somebody
you for your
else.
shit."
Yeah, it'll be
But
somebody
you know what
else.
it is
You
though?
know?
I noticed that in a lot of these fucking like Facebook beefs in the comments, people are very careful fucking trying to fight me in these comments because they're like, it could be consistent as racist.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll engage. So this one girl, like in I forget her
wild.
fucking name,
With
but
great power comes great responsibility.
exactly. So this bitch, like we're going back and forth. Like she said something, like I said something on a comment that she wrote because she was like, "Oh, Matt Duffy, you this, you're an abuser, and you this, that,
Yeah.
that." And then I'm like, "Bitch," like so that's I said all kinds of shit, and she's like, "Oh, homie, I don't care. Shut up, you sound like a creep."
Did you just say homie?
Oh, yo, everybody lost it, bro. Everybody's like, "I can't believe she just called Robbie a homie. I am logging off." This is becoming an unsafe thread out here. I don't know, but yeah, man, like, see, bitch never commented
That
again.
is the left eating itself.
You know what I'm saying? That is
The same
that
shit.
is beautiful.
She posted some other shit about like there not being enough like female POCs getting on shows or whatever. And my girlfriend was in the group and she commented. She's like, "I'm a female POC and I get lots of spots."
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing well.
And then
How
she
are
just
you?
deleted the whole post.
But
like,
see, that's the
whole
problem,
thing.
though. See, again, dude, we live in a world now where, look, let me tell you something, man. How many people do you think averted from dying from diabetes because they were fat shamed and decided to get their shit together and go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? Like, people now want to be congratulated for your shortcomings. Let's tell the truth.
Yeah.
See, comedy is the closest
It's
thing to
better
justice.
to be stagnant
if
in
you're
your growth.
funny, people will put you on. You will gain more spots. You will
Yeah.
advance. So people, so when you're not getting that thing where you're like, oh,
Or you don't
it's
not even if you're not getting you may be getting gigs and just be not feeling like you're not getting what you think you deserve or whatever. And then that's where that kind of like, not bitterness per se, but like that motivation to push down others that are probably doing comedy when you want to be doing comedy, but you want to do it in a safe way and it's not ready for that yet. And that's where that anger is coming from.
Right.
It's more resentment than anything else. Like,
And that's, but see, when you start labeling people abusers, right? Like, this is no different than a Karen calling the cops on me.
I get that it's like
because-
she's throwing it out there, but like, do we know it's false?
Yes. So again, see, listen, that's one thing that is dealt with though in a certain kind of way because okay, so now you're going to attack the art.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so let's say you have a problem with this motherfucker. How about the rest of us, bitch? Like, do we have like you guys can
Do we
deal
have
with
a say?
it?
Yeah, the people that were on the show.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
No, but because that person booked you, you immediately hold their same beliefs.
No, I don't.
No,
Exactly.
but that's their
It's like, yes, you're an
mentality, right?
abuser
Like,
too. No.
dude, now you're an
Dude,
abuser.
didn't you see
Yeah,
like Ben
yeah.
Bankus posted
Like if I'm on a Ben Bankus show, I'm a racist.
No, do you see there is a guy he was talking about this on
I've
Instagram.
been on his shows. His shows are lit.
No,
No,
I'm
but there was
saying
this
that's
guy.
The mentality of when they crucify one person, anyone that associates with them gets the same treatment from these
That's how
people.
it is in
That's
the
what I'm
world,
saying.
No, but he was posting about this. Apparently, there's this Scottish comedian, whatever it is. There is also like a
We're
another
doing really local shit today. Welcome to your local
Hey,
news.
hey,
your
listen,
local
man,
comedy
listen.
news.
No, but like
Honestly, man, I don't watch any
You're
of that
not
drama,
even
bro.
awake.
no, man. Listen. Joe Rogan, that's fight companion. Sometimes you gotta talk about your job, bro. That's what it is. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Like
guess.
you know.
Nah,
But like
man,
yeah,
you
so
can't watch the drama. That's the thing, bro. You
Yeah.
can't watch the drama. If you're doing something like comedy, you gotta focus
yeah.
on putting up shows. You have to
be
go
funny,
to as many
motherfuckers.
shows
Just
and
start
work on
writing.
your
Yeah,
material.
yeah.
Like there's guys that see each other. You go to the show, you're hitting your regular cycle of shows, and you see the same man chilling in the same spot. You're like, oh, you're next. The man's like, nah. You're like, all right, dog. I'll wait for you still. You always see the same people. And then you go to the next level, and the man's there, and the man's there.
Damn.
Like fucking Moise, bro. Moise
Yeah.
is always there, bro. Like every time I go to the show, Moise is sitting there writing.
I think
bro.
it's performing on Max Sheldrick's show. Like on
Which was that?
I don't know. He has some show coming.
Yeah,
up
that
soon.
guy's gonna hit it hard, bro. That guy, you know he's been writing, bro. Like
I just want to
writing.
fucking perform, bro. Like, like fucking doing
Shout
band
out
show, bro.
Moise
Like
and
it's just
Angie,
like
bro.
you know, it's like you realize like I don't think like I thought I loved stand up, but it's not until like it was fucking taken away from me. I
Why
feel
don't you
like
just pull up to a
a
park?
jaded divorcee.
Why doesn't
You know what I'm
everyone
saying?
just
You
start
know,
pulling up the parks?
Huh?
Why doesn't everyone just like how much does an amplifier cost and a mic and just start pulling up
You
the
can definitely,
parks?
yeah.
Just gather round, and just do it.
Hear
like that.
ye, hear ye.
Literally just do it
Here
like that.
God does the cold
And people
gestures.
will be like, "What the?" And people are outside for the first time. They're like, "What the fuck's going on over there?" And they're like, "Let's go!" And they're gonna
Yeah.
go over because like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to do it. I mean, and this is a better time. There's no
That's
better time to do
There's
it.
a black guy with a microphone. Get your signs.
Yeah, man.
This must be a
it's actually pretty
protest.
sick, bro. Because like
You know?
people just see and they just sit down and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Dude,
It's
Chappelle
fucking
used to do
genius.
that. Chappelle apparently would do like just for laughs, and then he would go out on the street and try to like gather in a crowd to do more
Dude.
stand up on the street. Like the guy was addicted.
Dude, I miss stand up so much. I would do stand up inside like a glory hole. Like
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Bro, the
those
times I
motherfuckers
want to
just getting
the
their
times I
dicks
want to
I'm telling jokes.
You're like, this is a good
Dude,
spot to do stand
I
up.
would do it anywhere right now,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
That's how much humility. Like you're talking about, like
I-
motherfuckers at a glory hole.
When we
You just
were-
kind of like, oh, this is nice.
When we were in
Had it comedy.
when we were in
Yeah.
California, we went to see like a what's his name, Jimmy Kimmel, like a live taping, and they keep you outside like in this big line.
Sick. I like that shit. That's my guy.
Dude, it was hilarious. And he
Yeah,
interviewed
that's my
Sean
guy. I
Penn.
watched Kimmel hard.
I watched him interview a drunk
Yeah.
Sean Penn. And it was amazing.
Nice.
Dude.
Dude, I saw that episode.
It was great. I
Yeah,
was there.
I
It was
saw that.
hilarious,
You were there for that?
man. Yeah.
That was
But we were
sick.
waiting outside with everybody else in this big line, and I was like
doing
jonesing
comedy.
because I was like, this crowd isn't gonna move. Everyone's fucking bored. They've looked at their phone 1,000 times. Like they can't go anywhere until they call us in. So I was just like, fuck it. So I just stood up and I was like, hey everybody, I'm like a stand-up comedian from blah blah blah. And I was like, do you mind if I do like some like stand-up for you guys? If you guys care? And they were like, yeah, why not?
Oh
And
wow.
then I was just doing it in front of this like lineup of people waiting like to get into
Yeah.
the thing.
The show.
So then when we were going into the show, everyone was like, yo, that was so funny, in front of like all of these like people.
Workers.
that
Yeah.
were like, what the fuck is this guy? Like all
Yeah.
of a sudden,
It's
like.
fucking, who's this
But I
Johnny
got like the
Rogers
clout
looking
with
motherfucker
just
over
in
was
this
brilliant.
little group. So everyone coming in
See,
was
you
like,
were-
yeah.
see, let me tell you what Johnny was
Yeah.
expecting. He was expecting for Jimmy Kimmel to pull him to the side and be like, son,
yeah.
I saw
yeah.
your
What you
fucking,
did outside is
you know what I'm
brilliant.
saying? What you did out there,
Fucking
son,
brilliant.
let me tell you something.
Right for
You
me,
got
Johnny.
it. You have
Right
a
for
voice
me.
that we haven't heard. All you gotta do is just suck my dick and I'll put you on, son. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I remember
they'll
dude,
swap you out with Guillermo, and whenever
Huh?
they put him on, you
that's
can
my
just
that's my imagination, right? Like that's honest to
Yeah.
God my imagination. I remember when I was a kid and I wanted to be like a professional wrestler
Yeah.
more than anything else in the world. I was
Really?
like, this is my career.
I've been there too,
I had
man.
decided, right?
Bro, I've
Like, I
been
was
there.
like,
Dude. I
this is
started
what I'm
training
doing.
when I was like 13, fam.
Dude.
I'm
Really?
lifting the milk and shit.
Yeah.
You want to be Brock Lesnar?
Yo,
But I
wanted
see
to be
we're
a
in
wrestler,
Kingston,
dog.
yo, and I see this like submission school. It's like to
Yeah.
teach you how to like do
Yeah.
like whatever, grappling and stuff. And I was like begging my parents, like, can you take me in there? Can we
Yeah.
do like lessons or something? I want to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Like, I want to learn something. And my mom was just like, we're not taking you in there. What do you think is going to happen? Hulk Hogan's going to be in there and he's going to be like, congratulations, you're a wrestler now. And I got like all bummed out. I was like, my mom just burned,
Yes, that is exactly.
burned my dreams
That-
so bad. I was
Dude.
like, yes, that is exactly what
You
I was
haven't
thinking
gained
was
weight
gonna
since
happen.
that day. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
you.
did happen?
What?
Did you end up going?
I ended up like saving up money and going to this school in Ottawa when I was like after high school. I took a year. I didn't
Yeah.
go to college. I took a year off and I just did like wrestling training at this school in Ottawa. But it was a pain in the ass because I'd have to drive an hour and a half to Ottawa, and it was in the casino. And I would like it was like you'd go into the casino and go down, and they had a wrestling ring set up in this like area
Yeah.
that was also like where they would do
It was
shows
pretty
and shit.
sketchy.
I got to be in a couple shows, which was like kind of cool, but. Man,
Buddy, you're
the
not talking in a mic. I don't know. You're holding it like it's
Yeah,
your dick.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you're using your
Bro.
dick hand. You're using your
Yeah.
jerking off hand. Maybe you should put the mic in the other hand so you don't hold it like a dick. That's how you.
I'm just
Yeah.
chilling, man.
You know what
But
I'm
dude,
saying?
like
Doing
getting,
my
I
thing.
realized like getting into wrestling and getting into stand-up comedy, like oddly similar. Like
Really?
they're like reach out to bookers of shows and ask them if they like need a hand setting up or if they need anything, because that could potentially lead to you getting booked on their wrestling show. Here's how you like shake even like another wrestler's hand. Like, you know how they do that like soft like
No.
handshake? They do this handshake like this. The handshake
Yo,
like
I'm not
this.
supposed to shake your hand,
What?
man.
Oh
I'm not supposed to
yeah,
shake your
yeah.
hand.
It's just like a soft
No
squeeze.
offense,
Yeah, no, it's all good. Thank you.
No offense taken.
Thank you.
Offense
No
taken.
offense, sir.
I'm gonna go
saying?
bathe in
If I
Purell.
touch you, I might die.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
He
lucky.
just keels
You're
over.
lucky.
I
You're
got
lucky he's not a person of color.
know? Oh,
This
shit.
would have been
Oh,
a podcast ending
been a-
incident.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man,
saying?
I don't think that would have been
What?
the case.
He's
Fatty-
here with an IV bag
No,
next
bro, 'cause
episode.
No, no.
You
See,
just
if
can't touch the man.
if
That's
Johnny
not
did
what
that
color
the
he is.
other
Yeah.
way,
Everybody
They
already
know what I'm
do.
saying?
Well,
Like,
I guess not anymore, but they used to do this like soft, they would just tap, because if the guy that you were gonna be fighting was like super huge, and he wanted you to make sure that you felt like comfortable like wrestling with him, and he wanted you to know that he wasn't gonna crush you in the ring,
So
basically.
he gave him a
He's like,
blow.
I
there was,
can kill
there's
you.
like mental cues like that they even have. And I'm like, there's even like cues like that in comedy too. Of
So
just,
what if you're getting ready to fight a motherfucker and he just gives you the strongest
the
fucking
way that
kick?
the way
but
that
they
they,
do.
That guy is
what they
gonna
do is
murder
it's
you.
a-
Some of
It's
the
a back
slams-
chop. It's a back chop.
Oh, the chops.
If
are
you
the
get a
worst.
back chop like this, it's like
Fuck.
What's a
stop-
back chop?
Like
Bro,
open hands,
bro,
smack
back in the
you
day, me and my
the
boys were
chest.
Jamaican
Yeah.
hotboxing
They would
a
just smack you in
bathroom.
the chest.
Yeah.
Ric Flair did it a lot.
Bro, back in the day, me and my boys were Jamaican hotboxing a bathroom. And no homo has no shirt on and shit. Yo, this guy slapped me in the chest so hard. We were just chilling. This guy goes, "Ja!"
Oh my god. While you're stoned, that's
Bro, that
so.
I had fingerprints on
my
my
God.
chest.
This guy was trying to. That guy was copping a fill.
Nah,
He was
bro,
copping a
nah,
fill of your
bro,
titties. That's
nah,
what
bro,
happened.
'cause, yo,
You got
man's-
molested by your
Bro,
friend.
That
was the problem.
We're on the wrestling team, so yo, we get
Yeah.
drunk and like fucking play fight all the time. You know?
Fatty-
The real one though,
Yeah,
the real
bro,
one,
so
if
we
they're
just-
really
we
mad,
get drunk and wrestle. Bro.
up and down. They would hit you like from 12 to
Let's
6,
wake up
like
with all
this.
kinds of fucking rug
And that
burns
shit was-
on the head and shit, like a big red line right here.
Oh
like,
my god.
what happened to your head? I don't know. It hurts.
That's fucked up.
Then you remember, like, oh man, I got fucked up last night. I
Jesus.
wrestled this guy at the
That's
fucking
not
hallway.
your friend. Your friend is a sex offender. He was
fucking-
touching
Bro,
your
I have-
titties.
Bro, I
He
have
was
a-
trying to
I have-
fuck.
I
How
have-
old were
I
you?
got
Yeah,
staples.
exactly.
I got staples in the back of the head from fighting with this guy one time on his birthday downtown.
Jesus
I
Christ.
woke up in the hospital, bro. I was wearing some expensive ass shirt. There was blood all over this shirt. That was like a
damn.
custom made dress shirt, bro. Like
Were you guys
Fucking
friends
hell.
again after that shit?
he's my roommate, bro.
Oh shit!
That's my
Damn.
brother from another mother, man.
Oh
Say
my
a
God.
word.
Yeah, bro. Just the way it went down. Mans were jamming the next weekend, same way.
Yeah, that happened to me too. But I went to jail for that shit too. That's what happened. But yeah, my buddy, like, yeah, man, like, dude, she was fucking crazy. You know, when you fight your friend, is
No,
and then the
times,
next
like, yo,
week,
there's
yo,
times that I would
one of
get
my
fucked
bail
up and just,
conditions
like, get angry
was
and
that
fighting.
I couldn't hang around this guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we would show up to
So
court
you guys
in the
got
same
busted
car. He'll
together.
give me a ride. He'll give me a ride. We show up to court together. And then we'll be like, yo, okay, so
That's the
Mr. Merengue,
realest
have you
shit.
come in contact with court? Like, what? No, I haven't seen this nigga in weeks. And then
Took an Uber.
we would just leave court. He would drive around, pick me up, and we would just
Oh
go
my
back to, you know what I'm
God.
saying? That shit was happening for a long time. For a long time, you know? shit got real too.
That's wild.
I had to like, yo, this, no, okay. So he was a business partner.
Yo,
Here's what
imagine
happened.
you guys got caught.
Huh?
Imagine if you guys got caught and then that fucking headline makes the
Oh no, it did. It happened. Let me tell you something. No.
Imagine like guys that were supposed to go to that meeting.
No. Listen, we
Together.
got caught.
Sharing.
We got caught because his girlfriend testified at the trial. Dude, this was a huge thing. So this guy, so I had a friend of mine. His name is Corey. He's a good buddy of mine, and him and I were running a sales program together. We were hiring kids. We would hire them from out of town, bring them into Toronto, put them into these like expensive condos that the company was paying for, and then we'll fucking put them out there and they go door to door selling fucking furnaces and air conditioners.
Sick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why
So
I'm doing that,
so me and this guy we're running the program together. So one day, one of the kids that was working in the program, I gave him a check the week before for like $3,500, and it was the most amount of money they made in a week, and he just went on a bender.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
didn't show up for work for like 6 days.
Oh my god.
And so, so I made the mistake of
the realest
firing
shit.
this nigga over the phone. I was like, yo, listen, pack
yeah.
your shit
yeah.
and leave.
Yeah.
So this nigga, in the process of moving out, he stole his roommate's MacBook. Right? So now, that same day, me and my buddy, my boss, it was this Russian guy named Eugene. This dude is he's a sleazebag. He owns like a couple companies that do like these payday loans. 600% interest. You know what I'm saying? But he's the most, but dude,
bag, bro.
this guy looks like he just walked out of a GQ magazine. That day he comes up to us, he's like, hey, you boys want to go party on my boat? We're like, yeah, fuck yeah. So we go, we get fucked up that day, right?
Let's get it.
Yeah.
We come back to the condo. So me and my boy were living in the penthouse upstairs. We were renting there was like 20 units that were being rented just by the company in that building.
Yeah.
So the kid comes up upstairs. He's like, yo, buddy stole my MacBook. What are we going to do? My boy is like, oh, don't worry. The company is going to pay for it. I'm like, what? Are you fucking crazy, bro? This guy is spending 40 grand a month in rent alone.
Jeez.
We have not made him enough money to justify Bobo's fucking MacBook over here.
They're here for you, man.
So we're drunk as fuck. We start arguing, right? So we start arguing. So so words turn to pushing turns to shoving. So this guy is he's from Napanee. He's one of those hockey playing white boys, right? So he's quick to drop the fucking gloves. You know what I mean? So this dude has me like against the stove, right? With his fucking like just arm right there, and he's just feeding me shots.
Jesus.
Bro, I grabbed a bottle of vodka that was sitting there, and the rest is history. I was charged initially with aggravated assault with a weapon, and assault causing bodily harm. When I went to court initially, you know what I'm saying, bro? That's minimum. Like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That checks out.
Like that was everything. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
holy shit. So the fucking crown attorney comes out to me my first day when I go to court. She's like, look, just do 12 months. just do 12 months. We'll make it easy on you. Plead guilty now. Okay?
Yeah. There's always a plea deal.
Just do 12 months. I'm like, what? No, I'm busy on Tuesday. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I have no money for a fucking lawyer. So I'm going to defend myself now. I'm going to defend myself, and my life is on the fucking line. Me and this dude. So now I have to plead self-defense. The problem when you plead self-defense is you have to prove equal force.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you were so afraid for your life
that you had to.
but the problem is this guy is my best friend. So the judge is like, wait a minute. So you guys are hanging out together all the time. You're doing this, and then his girlfriend testified. When she testified that him and I have been hanging out after I got my bail. This stupid bitch. Bro, the detective walked out to me. He's like, turn yourself in on Monday. Turn yourself in today. Turn yourself in today. He's like, yeah, these niggas came together. Like, they rode together. Like, Rob left his bus pass at home on purpose because he had a ride. Because me and this nigga, again, we started chilling because the trial went on. Because I decided to fight it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to prove that this dude. But the matter of fact is, like, when the shit happened, I cut my finger and I went to the hospital, right? So I had to get stitches. So at the same time, too, I had, like, bruises on my face and stuff like that, so they had taken pictures. But the judge is like, but did you really feel like you're going to die, though? Like, because you kind of really fucked up this nigga. You really kind of fucked him up. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that you thought you were going to die, and now you niggas are hanging out.
Yeah.
But he ended up bringing down the charge to like simple assault because this dude now he was my boy. He kind of was like, yeah, we got in a fight, but like now though, I have to cross-examine my boy. You know how serious that is? But see, here's the thing though.
The guy that you used.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta like so I'm out here. I'm like, okay, on December 16th, you and I were outside Leon nightclub, and you got into an altercation, and the police did find some cocaine on you. Is that correct? Is that correct?
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was there. You can't tell me I'm lying, nigga. So I gotta save my own life. And then I will cross-examine him, and then we'll get in the car and go home and go grab a drink. Go grab a drink that day, bro. You know what I mean? That's crazy,
Jesus.
dude. That is insane. You know. Shout out to my boy Corey, man. I love this motherfucker. You know. But then he ended up climbing my balcony one day, and we started talking. He came to my house drunk one day. My girl was home too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud to admit I have no friends that I hang out with that like to abuse me.
Yeah, no, still. You really? You don't have an abuser
I don't
friend?
have an abuser friend.
No, you don't have nobody who died for you. You know what I'm saying? Because those abusive friends will die for you.
Nah, bro. I had a man who used to we used to fight all the time, bro. Just duke it out, man.
Yeah.
People see me like again. You're like, fuck, bro. Cause like, bro, I would get the worst because I'm bald, man. There's no hair protecting any head injuries. Nobody
just
thinks
scratching
about
that shit.
This is a bald guy fact. Nobody thinks
Mr.
about
Clean
that.
looking
If I get
motherfucker.
bit-
Guy facts.
When I get bit on my head, bro, it's like a big bubble that's just sitting there on my head, man. It's fucked up. It's out in the open.
It's like
bro.
a second head.
Yeah, man, it's bad,
Yeah.
bro. Like, yo, whatever. Sometimes I used to wrestle. Like, I'd fight my boy in the hallway, in the hood, bro. We're like in the hood, fucking Danforth with an Eglinton. And just scrapping it out in the hallway, like 2 in the morning.
What the fuck?
And like we're just fucking play fighting, bro. We're just drunk, smashed out of their face, like polished off a 40, like just fucking trash. Smoked like 8 blunts, like trashed, bro. And yeah, bro, I'd wake up
Never
with
had
these
that.
stupid fucking like burn marks, like carpet burn marks, right across my head, and it'd be like a line of just red thickness.
Jesus.
And that's like everyone's like, "What the fuck happened to your head?"
That's fucked up.
That's a bald guy. See, if I had hair, nobody would notice.
Bald guy facts. Robbie, do you have anything else you want to talk about? We wrap this
Fuck,
up. with
man.
one more
Yeah,
topic?
let's wrap her up. Let
Yeah.
me see. I don't know what else.
Yo, get
I
the tape.
think
Let's
we
wrap
went through
her up.
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're almost at
That
the
was
2-hour
aggressive.
mark, I
That
think
was
so.
aggressive.
Fucking A.
Yeah. This is the longest one we've done. It's the 10th anniversary. So
It is the 10th
Yeah,
anniversary.
What are we? How many time? What's the time?
it's almost 2 hours.
Fuck yeah, bud. That's what you get. It only gets better with time.
Wait.
Where are you, Spotify?
Let me get my
We're
lighter,
10
bro.
episodes
You know what I'm saying? We're 10 episodes deep, bro. Really? Like we don't want to. Give us 2 million.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you give Rogan 100. You know what I'm
Honey-
saying? Like, give us 2, brother.
Honey.com. Can we get a sponsor?
You know what I'm saying? Like, we need
MeUndies?
some. Yo, honestly, like, I'm willing to sell dildos on this motherfucker. Like, I just got us
Blue
a check.
Chew. We should just
Got
do
us
Blue
a check.
Chew.
You know what I'm saying? Is Wayfair looking to advertise? You know what I'm saying? We'll take on Wayfair, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Do you need
You know what I'm saying?
$9,000 curtains?
You know what I mean?
Do we have not a deal for you?
You know what I mean?
It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Curtains are not included.
Yeah, curtains not included.
Curtains not included.
Young Indonesian child included.
Can you imagine if Wayfair approached us and they were like,
Oh my
you have
God.
to say it really fast though.
Yeah.
Curtains not included. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't be-
Curtains not
Oh
included.
man,
You know
that was
what I
a
mean? We
great
have
fucking 10th episode, bro.
Yeah.
Nailed that shit. I'm loving this shit, bro. We gotta keep this rolling. Let us wait till the 100th episode comes around, and then we'll have strippers and shit. Like we got boss.
Shit, babe, if you're listening, look, the strippers will be over there in the corner
Pleading the fifth.
where I don't see
again.
them.
Oh, yeah, they're away.
I'm not even looking at them. I'm just
Imagine-
eating my
Yo, we all
100th
got a
episode
lady
cake.
with us.
I'm
Just
not.
talking about-
I'm just eating my cake.
Yo,
I'm just
it's
eating
the
my cake,
100th
babe. I don't see the
episode. You gotta
strippers.
celebrate and stop,
I don't see.
bro.
I can smell
It's
them.
not
I
me, it's
can
the rules.
smell them for sure,
Cheek.
but I don't see them.
You know,
I don't see them.
I can smell the toes.
You know? Nah, nigga.
we-
These guys
Nah,
talking
nigga.
about toes all day today.
This nigga
Yo,
loves
bro.
a good. I love a good toe suck.
Yeah, bro. We all suck the
I
toe
can
at
smell a
some
toe.
point in our lives,
How's a
bro.
girl? Has a bitch ever sucked your toes? While you fucking? Like, you ever got your toes sucked?
I've never had my toes.
If you
But I
ever
sucked
got
the
your
one,
toes
two
sucked,
toes,
if
you
a
know?
girl ever sucked your toes while she's riding, nigga, she don't love you, dog. You know the
No,
kind of
that's
contouring you
It's
have
amazing how
to
much people
do.
say that just to cover
I
their
don't
own
think I would
weirdness.
enjoy having my toes sucked, man.
No.
Like, that's just
Nah,
not a
but see,
position
like,
to
it's
be in.
everybody.
no,
That's
it's the
episode number
act
10.
though. It's the act of getting your
That's-
toes
no, but
sucked.
that's
Don't
not-
forget
I
to leave
think
us 5
that's
stars
just,
on
I don't know, man.
iTunes.
I don't know how I would feel about that one.
Drop a
still.
comment in
That
the
one,
YouTube
you know.
section.
Yeah, if you're into
Yo,
toe
drop a
sucking.
comment if you get your
Yeah,
toes
we're-
sucked.
we're looking
And
for
let us
two-
know if it's a thing.
That's the
okay? 'Cause
question of the
people
day.
do it,
Are
so
you
there
a
has to be
toe
some merit
sucker?
to it.
Yo, like no, it's a good toe sucker and a ball sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, I get
Would you
Botox.
suck a toe with a bunion on it?
Get Botox in your balls, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Dave Chappelle said it best. He's like, these balls are smooth as eggs.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? On that note,
On that
keep your
note,
balls smooth,
love you
nigga.
guys. Peace.
Stamattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Stamattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso, oh partigiano, portami via.